And we are live once again. Welcome back everybody, Dirk the Red Panda here with our city. So if anybody has noticed, a consistent theme with my channel is that I'll play a game for like 3 or 4 episodes and I'll end up finishing it, and then I won't be able to play it for like a couple of months because the update is like for the whole game. Or, like after class, the characters take a few months to get around to. At least Tennis I kind of played all 3 characters, so I'm like, you know what, I get a new update every month. But yeah, it's it's an interesting scenario. Yeah, it's like, I'm hoping for those games to come back. Like, After Class should be back eventually, because like it's one of the most popular routes, is the ones I'm playing, like Gills and Lars is, I think, is actually the most popular, sorry Gil, but there's that. Hasty Night's taking a couple of months to get Chapter 3 going. Tennis Ace, you know, it's Tennis Ace. Comes back every month. What else? Hasty Night. Let me check my list of games that need to be updated. How about that? Awaiting updates. Oh yeah, Dastra. Can't forget Adastra. You know, new game, so not gonna have much there. Echo is putting the route that I play, Jenna's route, kind of to the wayside right now while they're fishing TJ's and Flynn's, so yeah. That's a thing, and yeah, Notes of Hearts is also kind of like the Hasty Night in that it's taking a couple months to get its update out. So, yeah. It's weird, I don't want to be that guy who plays like 20 different like games in like a couple months or like 2 months and be like, okay, I have a bunch of games I have to keep going back to, so yeah. Okay, Lad says that Lars' Day 4 is done for patrons, so I think that's what I heard a month ago, so maybe this month it'll come out? Hopefully. I know Gills was like towards the end, like him and Anders were like way at the end of the update priorities, and Andy Pang takes like a month for each character, kind of like Basket does for Tennis Ace, so since there's 5 characters in that game you can date, or 5 or 6, I think it's 5, but 5 characters, so it's like, you know, you get an update once every 6 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, once every 5 months. I'm wrong. Once every 5 months, I can't count. Dang, but yeah, it's one of those scenarios where you go, this game is fun, but it's gonna be very on and off again with the channel, so apologies in advance for that. Sup, Jaro, and everybody else. I didn't do my greeting of everybody like at the beginning of the video, so yeah. Who's ready for the thirst? Did anybody see my tweet on my Not Safe for Work account that says, well, Basket made a post with Naira about a potential lewd scene that Shuichi could be in for the next Shuichi update in 3 months, so everybody's gone excited about that. And if I don't have any things I need to censor before then in my other games, that will actually be the first time I'll ever have used my censor bar. It's really amazing that I played, I think all but maybe 1 or 2 of my games have been not safe for work, and I haven't had to censor anything yet. It's so crazy. I'm like, when's it happening? I mean, we got like lewd dialogue, but not like actual lewd visuals. I mean, come on, it's a visual novel. So yeah, I am taking... Oh yeah, that's all it. We all of us on Twitter, we saw the beauty. Anyway, so I am taking you guys' time way too much right now. I don't know if that made sense, but I am taking way too long to start the video. Not like I'm making AdSense or anything. I actually don't have any monetization yet or anything. I don't know if I will, so... You know, it's just a hobby for now. So, yep. I am going to start... Oh, Daddy Pie. That reminds me. Twitter... This could low-key just turn into like a parody channel of visual novels of me just being like, let me do the video now, and then like spends 5 minutes trying to do other things, but I'm not sure if my poll ended. I think Daddy Dirk won out, so I'm probably going to eventually change that. Maybe I'll do that mid-stream when something comes up or pause in the readings. But yeah, let's just start the video already. So with that out of the way, let's get into the reading. So here we are, 8 a.m. Sunday morning. Nice weather. Today's a beautiful day. The sky's sunny with the occasional gentle breeze. I finished tidying up my house as well as setting out the tables while waiting for everyone to arrive. According to Amano, they'll come over to cook up a feast, so my newly bought set of pots and pans will be utilized to their fullest. That being said, we'll never actually all fit into the kitchen, let alone cook in it. Doorbell is the character. Ding dong. Nah, I kid. Immediately after hearing the doorbell go off, I rushed to get to the door. Thinking it was Amano, I answered like usual. You're late, Amano. You promised to. As I opened the door, my mouth froze mid-sentence as what greeted me is a tall, somewhat muscular lion, but his body is actually quite well balanced. In his hand are a fish and a bag of stuff that seems like they were bought from a supermarket. Whoa. I don't think I've seen this character in the previews. Damn, mates. Mano's got competition now. Is this Dirk's home? Still a bit dazed, it wasn't until a moment later that I answered. Yes, it is. Who is this? It's me, Message 3. My name's Kazuo Kin, but you can call me Kazuo. Or Kazuo? It's Kazuo, I think. You can call me Kazuo. It's a pleasure to meet you. Ah, so it is you. I thought you must look small. I didn't expect you to be this tall. 'Cause, you know, gamers be small and twinks. What? Did I sound childish on there? Oh no, that's not it. You just look a bit different from what I imagined. Looks like I'm not the first person to arrive. I heard someone approaching as I was talking to Kazuo. I'm still thinking it's Kazuo. Yeah. Anyway, I looked over to see Imano, Eric, and an older looking panther. Because all our recent novels gotta have panther main characters. 1, 2. Oh, he's shorter. I didn't think that. Wait. Oh my god. And I thought Imano was tall. Holy crap. I thought Eric was just, you know, like, placed a little bit off on the screen. But damn, Imano's the shortest? What the heck? Ah. My dream come true. Tall big boys. Imano, are they? Yeah, it's them. Our team. Which one's? Okay, the right one I think is the question mark. Hello, my name's Michio Kisaki. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Dirk. It's a pleasure to meet you too. I invited everyone inside. Everyone brought me a lot of housewarming presents except Amano, who has already helped me with shopping. He's already done so much for us. Ingredients for dishes are put in one place, while the gifts are put in another. I started serving a few dishes and ingredients that had been pre-cooked. Everyone helped me and began preparing the dishes that they bought. We don't know why, but we started calling each other by our in-game nicknames through the entire preparation process. After the final dish has been completed and beer, I was about to say bear has been handed out, but we already got one right there on the left. After the final dish has been completed and beer has been handed out, we sat down at the table while I stand up to announce. Okay, we're finally done. It's time to party! Everyone clapped and cheered. The party has finally started. Oh wait, Kazuo... Wait. I'm assuming Kazuo's on the right. You've made a lot of dumplings. Just a few? Are you kidding me? The more there are, the more you get to eat, so stop whining. Yeah, right. If we end up with leftovers, I'm going to stuff your mouth with them. Everyone is having a great time, but noticing that no one has introduced themselves, I spoke up. Oh no wait, Kazuo's... Oh my god, I totally messed up. Kazuo's the lion. Man, my short-term memory's on fire today. Woo! Hey everyone, how about we finally introduce ourselves? We've known each other for 2 years, so I want to know more about each of you. Okay, so we do know these guys from beforehand. I'll go first. My name's Dirk. I'm 22. Nice to meet you. That's actually really close to my actual age. I am 9 plus 10 years old. 21? But anyway, now Amano looks tall. It's like, in perspective, he looks super short to everybody, and there he's like, just so big. Ah, you're being too formal. Everyone here knows each other. Ahem. I'm Imano, 23. I'm currently a college junior. I like games, anime, and sweets. Oh, is this a Tinder profile? I'm also 24. My name is Kazuo Kin. I like sports, games, judo, and my dream is to open a dojo. Oh, it looks so cute though. Now it's your turn, old man. Okay, Michio is... Yeah, Michio is the far right one. So, it's Michio is the panther, Kazuo is the lion. What is a short-term memory? I can't even remember that! Hey, I'm still young. I'm only 32, and I only have one daughter. I have to stay young to protect my little princess. As Amano and Michio were talking to each other, Imano whispered into my ear. Michio here is crazy for his daughter, so whenever someone badmouths her, he'll jump in to defend his precious daughter. Whoa, wait, did we just go to 4:3 screen ratio? Oh my goodness. What is happening? That's right. Michio's voice suddenly interrupts my conversation with Amano. Who would ever dislike my beautiful little rose? Like everyone has said, my name is Michio Kisaki. I currently own a cafe. And then there's Eric. Good old Eric. It's my turn. My name's Oriolis. Never heard that name. Interesting. My name's Oriolis Eric, but you can call me Eric. I'm the owner of BerryNet. Nice to meet you. It's ironic because there was a typo earlier that put an unnecessary of in there. Let me just move that over here. Eric gave a slight nod of his head, and everyone smiled amicably. After the introductions, everyone happily chatted with each other while eating and drinking beer. On the table is a myriad of dishes, including the hot pot I made beforehand and dishes that everyone prepared, ranging from fried foods, gyoza, dumplings, some kind of purplish sashimi dish to various types of pastries are arranged neatly. I turned my eyes to look at everything on the table and then back at the sashimi. The presentation of the dish is very eye-catching, decorated with flowers that are carved from vegetables, but the purplish color it radiates set off a few alarms in my head. Is it poisonous? Oh, there's our man, Kazuo. Dig in! It's healthy sashimi. I guarantee that it's better than even supplements. Kazuo looked at me with eyes full of affection, making me unable to refuse. Well, if you say so. Defeated, I picked up a piece of sashimi, dipped it into his specially made sauce, and put it in my mouth. The moment the slice of fish touches the tip of my tongue, A numbing sensation spreads over my body. Before it can even taste its flavor, the entire world turned white. What? Sorry, I just had to do that. I felt someone shaking me and calling out my name. Dirk, what's wrong? Wake up. Are you okay? I slowly opened my eyes to realize that I'm still sitting on the chair, but my body can't move. And I passed out. Imano, why are you calling me so loudly? How could I not? You were sitting unconscious on the chair for nearly 30 minutes. If you didn't wake up, Michio would have called an ambulance. I don't know what happened, but seeing everyone getting so worried about me made me feel very happy. A smile forming on my face unconsciously. What are you smiling about? I was worried sick. I'm so sorry, Dirk. I didn't know that you would have such an extreme reaction to my secret recipe. I'll make it up for you next time. Cosmo anxiously bowed his head to apologize. I answered with a smile on my face. Wait a minute. He has a scar on one eye, but he's closing the other eye. What? But honestly though, if I'm being honest about Cosmo's design, the one thing I really like about it is that they try to play around with the head hair color compared to like the mane. Like instead of it being like, oh, it's gonna be the same color as the mane, they dye that white, and then everything kind of like from the sides down is like a regular mane color. I kind of like that. It kind of puts a little twist on things, and kind of like how some people will do that when they like bleach their hair blonde and just do the top of their head. So, props to you, game. It's fine. The dish was just a bit too special for my taste. What's fine? Next time, I'll check every dish for safety first. While we were talking, Eric silently tasted the sashimi, then took it into the kitchen. After that, the party continued with a new dish, repurposed from Kazuo's sashimi that Eric brought from the kitchen. Imano wolfs down random pastries that Michio brought, while Eric laughs hysterically at Kazuo's funny story. It is nighttime. After we finished eating, we cleaned up, gathered together, and sat down to talk. Hold on, let me just get this one window out of the way. Stupid thing. Alright, now I can see the chat better. Okay, so what have I missed from the chat? The thirst was so strong, not even a gallon of water could do it. Not even for that sashimi. I'll give you my sashimi. After we finished eating, we cleaned up, gathered together, and sat down to talk. After a long while of chatting, I looked up at the clock to see that it was already 6 p.m. Talk about a long housewarming party. Who does a housewarming party at 8 a.m.? Like, that's what I'm starting to think. Like, you couldn't have had a housewarming party starting at like noon or 4 p.m. or something, or 6 p.m. It had to go from like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Who has the time to do that? Then again, it's Sunday. I don't know, I'm thinking too much about it. So, after a while of chatting, I looked up at the clock to see that it was already 6 p.m. I spoke up. It's pretty late already, so let's end it here today. Let's organize a party like this again next time. Only it's not gonna be a party. Let's just hang out and let me choose my new interest. Yeah, let's wrap up this party for today. It's getting pretty late. Okay, it's time to wrap this up. I had a lot of fun today, Dirk. Thank you for hosting this party, Dirk. Meeting with everyone was a blast. Hey, you have to thank me too. Yeah, this is my offering to you, oh great Amano. Now please allow me to see everyone off. After everyone left, I took a bath and flopped back I flopped back first onto my bed, staring at the ceiling. So I finally met everyone. Looks like my life is going to change and get a lot more fun. Oh, I just had to go ham on that line. Granny, please watch over me. Our city will be the place where I start to mature. May you bless me and forever be by my side. Good night, Granny. After that, I closed my eyes and started drifting to sleep. I'm assuming, yep, day 3 maybe. Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly log into my Twitter to see if the poll ended. Don't worry guys, I'm only gonna take like 30 seconds doing this. But let's be honest, I was pretty shocked by the by the characters we got here, like the character selection. I don't know why, it's just, I thought, okay, Amano's gonna be the tall one based on his looks. Like, he looked like the big, tall nerd, but also the one with the, you know, the sweet, romantic personality or whatever. But then everybody else comes in and he looks so tiny compared to them. At first I thought Amano would be like a 6'5", maybe 6'3" type of character. And now he looks like he's only 5'9" or something like that. He looks like The Rock compared to wait, no, The Rock is tall, I think. Who's short? I know there's some, like, muscle builder actor that's, like, really short or whatever. Think it's Vin Diesel that's short in real life, or average height? No, there's somebody that's, like, average in real life compared to everybody, but he looks super tall in films. But, you got some choices. And then you got, like, Cosmo, who's still slightly taller but short. And then you got Eric and Michio. It's like, holy crap. Like, did I just pick the lucky bunch? So, anyway, scrolling. Is the poll done? There's my retweets. Yep, Daddy Dirk won out. Alright guys, live on my stream, I am going to change my username. Like I said, we're only gonna take a few more seconds doing this. Alright, saving changes. Anyone who sees my not safe for work profile will see my profile name as Daddy Dirk. Alright, back to the good stuff. Oh, it ended 14 minutes ago. How weird. Okay, Vin Diesel is short. I met him. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, well, great seeing you here. Kinda told you about this. Wasn't sure if you were gonna be busy or not. I think I met The Rock, but not Vin Diesel. I saw him at our local theater one time before it got remodeled, and yeah, it was like, oh, that's The Rock over there. I was like, oh, cool, I guess. My brother was like so into the Fast and Furious movies at the time. He was like, oh my god, it's The Rock. I'm just sitting there going, okay, he's just a big guy. Being, like, you know, before I hit puberty. Good times. I was so innocent back then. Alright, so back to the story. It's another beautiful day today. After yesterday's party, I feel a little tired, but staying at home all day after just moving to the city seemed a bit wasteful, so I decided to go do a little sightseeing. But who should I go with? Let me save here in case it's one of those decisions. Load. Yeah, okay, it worked. So, who should I go with? Oh, you met Schwarzenegger. How cool. Go explore by myself, or ask Imano to guide me. That is a very interesting thing. Like, what if we explore by ourselves and see the 3 other characters? Alright, guys. Do we go by ourselves, or do we go with Amano? Gordon Ramsay, question mark? Oh, I thought, okay, something else. So you're talking about That'd be so funny if it was like, oh, talk about buff guys who are, you know, actors that are short. And it's like, Gordon Ramsay, maybe? Just like imagining Gordon Ramsay just like super jacked with like, you know, a like sleeveless cooking outfit. Oh my goodness. Wasn't there like that one like, shoot, I'm not sure if I saved it, but there was something like on Twitter or Instagram that I saw of like Gordon Ramsay just going like Hulk Super Saiyan and shit. It was so good. Alright, so I want the bear or the lion. Interesting choices. I would say those are pretty solid. I mean, I'm gonna be honest and say that Michio would be my last choice of the four. Like, I just don't see it. I don't really care for Michio, especially since he's a dad. I mean, I don't want to mess anything up and then pull like a Coach Grifter and then like have like ex-husband or wife or whatever come back and be like, wait. But anyway, so any other votes? Imano, us wolves have to stick together, so 2 for Amano, 3, sorry, miscounted. Spoilers? How is that a spoiler? Alright, so it looks like if anybody else wants to submit, well, one last minute, but it looks like Amano is going to be our choice, so we are going with Amano. Fine, too. I see what you did there. So, I could save this and, like, always go back, just in case. So, I decided to ask Imano to be my tour guide. After changing my clothes and getting everything ready, I head outside and catch a bus to Imano's house. I wasn't sure if they were roommates at first, but I was about to put in my description like, oh, he's his roommate, but then I kind of hesitated and said, just close friend. Because I made a playlist for this now, so you can check that out if you miss anything. Good Photoshop manipulated backgrounds. Even though said it was close by, even though Amano said it was close by, it would still take the bus 20 minutes to arrive. While waiting for the bus, I decided to take a look at the scenery around me. Everything is so different, even more so than I thought they'd be. Signs made of LEDs display the schedule and routes of buses that stop here. When my bus arrived, I, as well as several other passengers, quickly boarded it. It looks like 7 a.m. is a rush hour here. It looks like 7 a.m. is a rush hour here, as there are a lot of workers, elderly people, etc. Aboard, not only that, but the road are filled with rows after rows of motorbikes, one after another. A bustling and densely packed stream of people. I quickly pay for a ticket while the bus starts to move and then look for a spot to stand. When the bus reached my stop after a few moments, I quickly get off and started for Amano's house. I have to say, buildings in the city are right next to each other, making discerning them difficult if they don't display their address. I continue to walk and look around. Different from the countryside where there are a few people, the city is much more crowded and noisy. Arriving at Amano's house, I unlocked the door with the key that he gave me yesterday. Oh, does he have his own place? Or is he in an apartment? Assuming his own place. The moment I opened the door and entered, I wondered if this place is really a place where a person lives. Huh? Books and comics are on the floor. Clothes are scattered everywhere. On the table are empty food containers, and the sink is filled with unwashed dishes. Oh no. Oh man. It's gonna be like, who is it? I think Spencer may have been a little bit like this from extracurricular activities. I'm getting Spencer vibes from that. Maybe we'll find out his secret job, maybe. I close the door and walk up to the room above. Imano, in a sleeveless shirt and shorts, was sleeping on the bed with his legs spread apart, pillows and blanket kicked aside. He sleep talks with a slight moan. So good. So big. So long. Imano is dreaming a gentle autumn dream. In his dream, he's eating a frozen banana pop so big and long that it doesn't even fit in his mouth. Why do I know this? Because he's currently holding and licking my hand while mumbling, banana, banana. Totally. That's what I call it. Is it good? Imano, wake up! Imano's body shot up before slowly opening his eyes to look around, then yawning for a while before answering me with a sleepy tone. Hey, it's you. Good morning. Why are you here so early? Missing me already? Nope. Wake up. We need to talk. Imano stands up and sleepily walks into the bathroom. While he was doing that, I tidied up his bed. After a moment, we were sitting in his room. I started asking. Oh, nope, he's back in his normal clothes. I was hoping to see a sleeveless shirted Amano. Are you a pig? Why is this place so dirty? Suddenly startled, Amano scratches his head and looks away. His mouth pouts as if trying to whistle, and his face strained as he spoke. Well, I was so busy, so I forgot. Imano dodges my question and tries to change the subject. Annoyed, I stood up and grabbed his shoulder, pressing my face close to his, then ask in a close to his, then ask in a serious tone. Sorry, just punctuation threw me off. Speak! How many months has it been? Huh? What? Imano tries to be vague before confessing. I've known him as a messy person ever since we first met. Even if he's extremely busy, so busy that he ends up forgetting to sleep and eat. Forgetting to clean up your house for over a month is just outrageous. Where's the cleaning equipment? Take them out. We're not doing anything until this house is cleaned up. I tightened my hands on Amano's shoulders and put my face close to his, talking with the tone that his mother used to scold him with. Immediately after that, we started to tidy up his two-story home, clean the pile of dishes in the sink, clean up the trash, clean and put away the clothes, which results in 5 bags of neatly sorted garbage getting tossed out of the side of the house. After we're done, I drag Amano inside for more questioning. You rented someone's house, so the least you could do is clean it up! This house is mine. It's not rented. That's even worse! How can you bear living in such a dirty place? Yeah, well, what can I do? I'm rarely at home, and when I am, I'm too tired to clean up. If only there were someone who would clean my house and cook for me when I'm at work. Don't even think about asking me to move in with you. I haven't even said anything yet. Also, you should start doing exercises. I think you've gained some weight, and if you keep this up, you'll turn into one of those chubby wolves that rolls to move around like the ones I see online. Awkward silence for that. I deliberately warned Amano to scare him into changing his ways. If he keeps his lifestyle, he's going to get really ill one day. We all have our private life, but as friends, we should help each other overcome our bad habits. What? Really? Where? But I still have muscles. Yeah, you still have muscles. For now. But keep living like this for a few months, slacking off from exercising, and we'll see if you still have your six-pack. And who knows, you might go bald and your tail might even fall off.
Imano holds his tail close, his face pale white. Ever since I've known him, Imano has always loved his fur. There was a time when he would look into the mirror, groom himself, and then admire his looks for hours just so his fur could look its best. Sometimes I'd touch and feel his fur. It's so soft. Log. It's so soft and alluring, even more so than it seems. So, is there any place around here that we can work out in? We'll go there. There are a few gyms around here, so... I interrupt Amano before he can finish his sentence. I mean, Amano of all people looking chubby. Amano looks so far from that. I feel like if they did the same thing with Cosmo, maybe. If Amano looked more like Oscar from Notes of Hearts, yeah, I can't see this story being, oh, he's so out of shape. Unless he was like an ex-athlete or something like that, and he's like trying to, you know, kind of have a redemption arc. That'd be a cool story to see. Maybe I'll do that.
Copyrighted idea, don't steal.
So, yeah, we don't know if he's an animal or not, so I really don't know who Daddy Dirk really is in this game. Jesus, Dirk, let him live a little. I mean, it's my guy talking to him. It's not me. Me, on the other hand, may be a bit different. Kind of have stuff laying around here, too. I got a bit lazy this past week. So, that won't do. The place needs to be outdoor, inexpensive, and we can work out for as much as we want. This request might be a bit too much. I might have spoken before thinking things through, but the city might have a place like that. There is a place, but it's near the city center, downtown. Judging from his tone, Imano seems to be a little hesitant about the distance from here to there. Heis? I've never heard that phrase. Heis, what a lazy wolf he is. Don't you, Amano the Great, have your own ride? I said with a teasing face on, and Amano's body slumped a little. Looks like I've hit a bullseye. I knew you'd say that. Imano accepts to go with me to the place, albeit with a very irritated and displeased face. We quickly hopped onto Imano's motorbike and took off to the place he mentioned as Taodan Park. Why is it not K Park or H Park? Can I read this? Can I highlight this? Nope, I can't. I can't go. Oh god, I'm in the. Okay, maybe I could translate this. Holy crap! I can't highlight this. Nope, I can't. Dang it. Nope. I don't know what that says. I'm sorry, I'm uncultured. And I don't know languages. Take a moment to look as I sip this water. A piece of work at crossover with a lazy oaf. Where have we seen this before? Yeah, my brain shut down on me when the language showed up. I mean, it is Vietnamese, I think. I don't know if that's it should be a language? Let me confirm so I'm not being, you know, Vietnamese. I think Vietnamese is a language, just confirming so I don't sound uncultured. My internet's slow. Yep, Vietnamese. It is a language. But yeah, supposedly they're still trying to go through, like, making the English version of it. Like, it originally came in Vietnamese and they're just changing it now, so if there's any typos like this or forgotten lines, hopefully they see this on Twitter and check that out, because I think I follow our city on Twitter. I guess this is how my name looks to other people.
It's not that hard to look at. It's just pronouncing it. People will mispronounce it so much, like I did in the first few videos. It's not like that complicated, but
it is a beautiful name, lad.
I don't know. I think I keep calling you out because it's like I had to like relearn your name pronunciation when I did some of my question reviews, so, or my Q&As, so that's why I started to kind of get your name down a lot more. Oh, and then there's Keltion, Jaro. Okay, so anyway, we are in the park and it's back in English. From Amano's place, we drove into a big and crowded road. Even though, I almost burped there, even though it's not rush hour anymore, the streets are still packed with various types of vehicles. This is probably due to online ride-sharing services like FurGrab getting more popular and popular. After a while, we arrived at a park. An area covered by the shades of trees is what caught my attention. There are only a few green lungs like this in H City currently. Oh, like green belts? We looked for the nearest parking lot, parked Amano's motorbike, and then walked towards the park on the other side of the road. What catches my eyes are groups of elderly people doing constitutional exercises. Never heard it described like that. Looking at their flexible, quick, and skillful movements, no one would have guessed that they're in their late 60s. Walking a bit more, we've reached the exercising area. The public exercise machines are placed there. Yeah, we have those, like, we got a new park built in our area, so it's like on top of this hill or whatever, and they have exercise machines like that, like the one where it's like the bicycle thing with the handles and you move it back and forth with your legs. There's that, there's some hip swivel thing, I think. I don't know, I haven't been to it in a while, so yeah. They also had some sand volleyball courts there, and I'm trying to figure out if I can like go there more often now. I just need to get people to go and like to find the time, because I'm just like starting to get invested with so many different things and clicks and whatnot, so you know, finding my place in life. I have to sacrifice. It could be worse, it could be either Welsh or Celtic. I think Hyde is Welsh. Isn't that right? Cos pointedly at Gojira. Wait, am I pronouncing his name wrong the whole entire time and you haven't been telling me? Even though I've been taking a test in 15 minutes, I don't regret being here with you all. Oh, Keltion. We're here to help. So, there's one for leg exercises, one for hip exercises, an elliptical machine, and many more. Enough to satisfy my needs to exercise effectively without having to spend too much money. Okay, let's work out. In that formal, like, white long sleeve of yours, and scarf, and belt, and jeans. I'm betting they're gonna give him new outfits, but right now it's like, he's got so many, you know, he's got so little. I mean, he's got like just this outfit so far. So, hey, are you just going to start without warming up first and risk getting injured? At least walk around for a bit and warm your muscles up first. Oh, I forgot. Then let's walk for a bit, then run a lap around the park to warm up before we start. Okay, that would also be convenient for you to take in the view. I agreed and we continued to talk. The park's scenery is green and fresh. Sunlight beaming through the green canopy isn't harsh, but gentle and warm. The gentle breeze blowing on my skin is crisp and refreshing. After walking for a bit, we picked up the pace and started running. The paths in the park are winding and twisting. Most of them are in circles and The paths in the park are winding and twisting. Most of them are circles around colorful flower beds.
Thanks a lot. It's like hard because it's like America's stuff. It's like everything is so phonetic and hard pronunciation. Like if I pronounced it like America, it'd be like Vlad. It'd be like everything is like bah, like blah, blah. You know, it's everything is like very, you know, kind of booming. I think with American pronunciation, and just going soft, I think is much harder to pronounce unless you're doing like Welsh or whatnot. So it's like Hlad. I'm kind of doing that from like deeper in my throat or kind of mid-throat. So, yeah. And then Gojira says Gojira is Japanese for Godzilla. I see what you did there, Gojira fan. But, yeah. My name and I are Welsh. See? Like, that's an American thing. It'd be like, Welsh or whatever. Like, we pronounce things kind of crisp.
That's the thing. We pronounce things pretty crisp as opposed to like smoother.
English is weird and Americans are weird. Anyway, so besides them, there are some maybe I got that right? Small models of the Champa temple towers in decorative stone with strange shapes that look like abstract art. I have no idea what the artist was thinking when they made them. The sections of the park are mostly divided into themes so young people can take selfies near the attractions. We approach the center of the park. Here, there's a temple with an ancient look to it. The outer wall of the temple is painted white. In the front are 3 archways, with a big gate in the middle and 2 smaller ones to the sides. Wait. 3 archways. Nope. Never mind. I was like, if it was 2 archways, I'd be like, McDonald's? The golden arches. Anyway, the pillars that held up the gates are engraved with traditional couplets. On the top part of the big archway is a big black relief. On the top of the big archway is a black relief depicts a chipmunk and a dragon surrounding a bronze drum. I saw a dragon in the preview too. I wonder if this is how we're gonna get him. He's gonna be like in the park and we're like, oh no, the dragon's come to life. And it's like, no, silly, I just come to the park to see this. Why am I predicting and like trying to predict what's happening in this novel? Anyway, before the archway is a stairway leading to a big entrance. Standing on either side of the entrance is a pair of fierce-looking door gods, mentioned statues. Just below them is a pair of bronze-red colored guardian lions. Looking through the red archways, one can see the temple guards, which is centered around a large black-colored incense burner. Yeah, Kyojiro is right, there is a dragon. Like I said, like I saw it in the preview and like the Twitter profile. Shoot, I swear I followed them. I just followed them recently. No. Where the heck are they? I swear I follow our city. Either that or I need to connect to their Twitter. This is weird. Let me just copy the Twitter link in my description and see if they're there. Twitter. Alright, so... Am I gonna be still logged in? That's the big question. Okay, so the full name seems to be Our City, The Mystery of Life. I do not follow them. Now I follow them. Cool. I probably didn't because I didn't think I was gonna play it yet, so... Yeah. There's a dragon, a bear, and then... Oh no, there's a dragon, the next preview image is Eric, and then the following preview image is Cosmo and Imano, so... Yeah, only seems like 1 or 2 more missing characters. So anyway, back to home. Alright, so... Here we go. A little bit further in is a temple with yellow walls, a gabled roof lined with red yin-yang tiles and supported by 4 sturdy pillars. According to its name, this place was built in honor of the founding king of this country. The entire nation respects and reveres this king, so there are a lot of temples like this all around the country. But today is not his commemoration day, so we can only look at the temple from the outside. And back to the park. Wait, is this a different background? We continue to finish our lap around the park and return to the exercising area, which seems to have a different background for some reason. Either that or I'm completely blind. We are already drenched in sweat from running. It's good to get exercise once in a while. Already tired from a little bit of running? That's not like you. I'm not tired. I could still go on for a few more hours. You sound energetic. How about doing 20 pull-ups then? Oh god. Oh god. Why am I not an upper body strength person? Like, for somebody without upper body strength or weaker upper body strength, this is like, so terrible. I could do maybe like 5 to 10 maybe. I could probably do like maybe 7 or 8 in one like set average. I could probably do this in total, but I'd really have to try and then like, you know, break in between. Just making me think about it is hurting me. Because I did this in the off season and it was, I've gotten so out of shape with that stuff since then. Well, bye Gojira, it's fun seeing you. So, game on. Or no, wait, that was terrible reading. Game on! I accept Amano's challenge and go to the crossbar nearby to start. Imano starts after me, but quickly surpassed me by 2. I quickly catch up, but still end up losing with a score of 24 to 25. Excuse me? You said 20 pull-ups. How do you just do 25 pull-ups like that and get so close to him? Why you gotta be making me so jealous? I'm assuming Dirk in this game is like super strong or whatever. Everybody in this game is super strong. Anyway, why did you suggest to only do 20 pull-ups? Don't tell me you did more just to copy me. What was that? I'm the winner. It's you who copied me. Really now? Then how about 50 push-ups? Okay, push-ups are better. I'm not afraid of you. I'll do it first. Hey, that's cheating! We continue to compete with each other through various types of exercises that people do to strengthen their muscles. Why else would they be doing exercises? And of course, I won a few rounds to even the score. After a while, both our clothes are soaked with sweat. I think that's enough for today. What's wrong? Already tired? It's been 2 hours. Working out too much is bad for your health. That was quick. I can't believe it's almost noon already. I feel like I'm forgetting something. That's right! Huh? What? I quickly remember that my original goal was going sightseeing around the city, but it's too late for that now. I mean, it's only noon, man. Any new characters I've missed? Oh, you missed a couple, Santiago. You missed, Okay, now we met Eric already, so if you saw last episode, you met the bear, Eric. Then today we met a lion, Cosmo. Then we met the panther, Michio, who has a kid. Yeah, that's all I think we've met for new characters. So 4 new characters in total, or 4 characters total. Sorry. I mean, you can always go back, man. You just like preview that and then just like catch back up and like fast forward to here now. So yeah. No, not holding you back. Sorry, I missed that line. What does it say? Blog. Imano, you crappy wolf! Give it back! Give my precious sightseeing time back! Despairing, I threw a tantrum, wanting him to return my precious time. What? Wasn't it you who dragged me out here? I can only stay silent because Amano is right. I forced him to go here, so I can't really blame him. Oh well, stop sulking. Want to go grab a bite? It's my treat. At a glance, it seems to be an old-school style cafe, but still have some modern touches to it, with windows and frames resembling old lampposts on the streets of France. Immediately upon opening the door, the faint aroma of coffee wafts into our noses, an alluring and refreshing fragrance that woke me right up. The cafe has 2 floors and a warm, cozy atmosphere. I followed Amano inside and met Michio, who, wearing a waiter outfit, is greeting us. Or just his regular outfit. Wait, why is he shorter now? What is this game? This game is giving me so many discrepancies and confusions. So I don't get it. Is Imano really short compared to these guys? Or is Michio like just kneeling down or something? Or are all the heights just messed up? You kinda need reference for this. Like, that's a big thing. When you're doing your character sprites, you wanna make sure like their cutoff point is the same for everybody. Like, you don't wanna have like one character's waist cut off down there, and then you place in another character sprite and like Amano go all the way down to the knees or whatever. Because then you place them in, you're like, place them here, here, and here. And this is what will happen. Like, you're like, okay, place them at 1, like, the X, or the Y position is 1 for both of these, and it's like, Michio's down here, and then Amano's up there. You can even, I think you can go beyond 1, I'm not sure, probably not. I mean, if anybody has RenP, you can try that out, but I don't think you can go below 1 with these. Like, I don't think you can cut them off like that, but if you can, I think you can do that to adjust it. Either that or save another sprite of him, like do another PNG of him and then cut him off at like the waist or however short you want him to be. Just a gaming kind of criticism. We don't question game logic. We only here for the sights. So, Michio's here. Anyway, it's a pleasure to have you guys here. Now, how can I help you today? Aren't you the owner, Michio? Is it okay for you to attend to us directly? Don't worry about it. Just consider this as a greeting. My greeting for your first time in the city. I want you guys to receive the best service possible. You heard him. No need to be shy. Thank you, Michio. Don't mention it. Help yourself out. Michio gently said before handing us the cafe's drink menu. It mostly consists of various types of coffee, but there are also other drinks. I take a look at them at the menu and start picking my drink. Black tea, cocktail, strawberry yogurt, and mint soda. Never had mint soda before. That's interesting. I would low-key just swing a cocktail. What do you guys want? My choice would be cocktail personally, but it's up to y'all. Oh god, Athena, why did you do that? Why did you just put that in my group? Can I move that? Crap. Sorry, Athena, I'm removing your Nazi symbol. Apologies in advance, I can't have any Nazi symbols. Don't want to turn into like a PewDiePie thing. I'm assuming you were trying to make like an emoji face with it and it just kind of went wrong, but yeah, so vote for yogurt, vote for try the cocktail, a vote for coffee. We are all split. Any other votes that will swing the tables? Because I think that's SUA, like S-U-A, but it's like, yeah. Sounds like it's E. I don't know. Oh boy, I just noticed the swastika. Alright, so I'm going to go with cocktail because we are taking too much time. Koala also says cocktails. Oh, and Athena also says yogurt. Okay, so it's wait. How do I do in Vietnamese? Hua means milk coffee, in case you didn't know. By the way, hello, Phoenix. So, yeah. Didn't know that. Milk coffee. I still like my cocktail, though. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm hitting the shift button like an idiot. I ordered my food and drink. Imano excitedly ordered various pastries as well as a cup of bubble tea. Imano is insatiable when it comes to sweets, but no matter how much he eats, he never gets fat or dental cavities, so he can eat as much as he wants. That's low-key me, though. Like, I'll be that guy where it's, everybody's like, you don't eat enough, or it's like, you don't need to worry about your calories, and I'm like, it's because I am too insecure about my meal choices or whatever, like, or I'm like, I'm insecure in my decisions for what to eat, so I never find the time to eat because I spend too much time thinking about it and end up only eating like, 2 solid meals a day. It's like, oops, I'm accidentally dieting. No, I don't mean to do that, so yeah. Anyway, I'm getting a bit jealous thinking about that. After a while, what I ordered arrived. Looking at this beautifully decorated glass, I can't help but gasp. It looks wonderful! I pick up the drink and take a sip. A cocktail made especially by Michio. Using a new recipe, the drink has 3 distinct layers of white, light purple, and green. It's the Hulk. It's gonna smash. The rim of the glass is decorated with a slice of lemon. Michio told me to drink it 1 layer at a time from top to bottom and to squeeze a bit of lemon lime on top before starting. I followed his instruction and started drinking. From the first gulp of the top layer, an explosion of flavors happens in my mouth. The sourness of the lemon combined with the mixture of the lychee juice? Or is it lychee or lychee? I think it's lychee. Lychee juice? Mixture of lychee juice and light whiskey makes me feel as if I've tasted the taste of happiness. Ah, you're making me jealous. Showed up brought a beer. So I continue with a sip of the second layer. The tartness of berries mixed with the aftertaste of the first layer makes my tongue feel as if it was dancing. As if I was in a lively party in the springtime. The last layer has the cooling taste of mint, mixed with the flavor of apple and honey. It's like a breeze on a hot summer day, making me feel refreshed. So, we go from lychee juice to something to mint. Sorry, I forgot what the second one was. First layer. Oh, so it is berries. How cool. So you go from like lychee juice to berries to mint. Interesting. Interesting. So I feel refreshed now. And Dirk's now drunk.
Let me be real drunk now. Hold on. No, I'm kidding. So, all I have here is my water. I drank on the past 2 days, and I don't want to be that guy who drinks 3 days in a row. Because I still got my sports and whatnot to play. Can't be ruining myself. So, by the way, do you know how to use the phone well? So... I looked to the side before reluctantly answering him, my face blushing red as I don't know how else to say it to him. After that, Imano burst into laughter. Why didn't you say so? Here, let me show you how to use it. Imano enthusiastically showed me how to use the phone, as well as downloading ringtones and games onto it for me. We spent some time playing Spirit Masters and some other games on our phones. When the afternoon came, Amano drove me home. I felt today was a fun day. End of day 3? 8 a.m. I guess we're in the new day now, cool. And it's a character. The time 8 a.m. is a new character. Well, I'm gonna end things here. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I told you I'm gonna make this a longer stream than last time. So yeah, probably gonna do another day or two, however long. I'm gonna save here first, just to be safe. Wow, we only got like 5 save slots. That's gonna be tough. That's going to make it really tough, honest. But who knows? I could just do one for each character. Anyway, I'll probably reorganize it later after the video. So, 8 a.m. I am on the balcony, brushing my teeth and washing my face while enjoying the beautiful sight of the city. Such a breezing wind. Okay, Kira asked if this is a demo. Supposedly, the game, it's not finished, but that's kind of like all games, I think. So, let me check their Twitter because I just followed them. Ah, come on, load, dang it. Oh goodness, my not safe for work profile. Maybe if I click the Patreon link. So... yes, I am 18 or older. I swear I am. So, supposedly though, it seems like the game itself is like still figuring out how to, like, you know, translate over and whatnot to English, so yeah, 2 languages will be released, English and Vietnamese. Hi, I'm Yuki. Okay, so I'm gonna start calling the creator Yuki now, so. The leader of our city team. This is a project visual novel game about furry. That's it. We will try to make everything perfect, blah, blah, blah. The game will be released in March 2019, so I'm assuming that this is still, like, you know, kind of the work in progress. I might personally ask them or DM or whatnot just to see, but it seems like for now it's like they're still, you know, trying to get things like, you know, fully finished. Like, I bet they still have character stuff going, but it says chapter 6 has been released. So yeah, it seems like they've gone far. It's not like Notes of Hearts where it's like, oh, we're still in like chapter 1 or chapter 2. Like, I call it like chapter 1.5 because it's like barely at chapter 2, if anything. You battle like one guy and that's it. I'm assuming there'll be a lot more after that, but yeah, this game, from its description, seems a bit more in-depth with its demo than other games. But most of the other games I play are updated on the monthly, kind of like a weekly comic or whatnot. So, such a breezing wind. After that, I follow my daily habit of and tidy/clean up my every corner of the house. Too dirty. tiny little dust cover all my desk, table, floor, and everywhere in my house, which ticking me up. Or ticking me off. It is almost 2 days since I moved into this new apartment. It is very convenient with a restroom and the kitchen. For that, I have to make sure it's always clean. I don't want any kind of insects or even a single sand stick on my food. I think it's supposed to be food. By the way, I have to fill up my belly after that. Oh god, that is very manipulated by Photoshop. It's like you can barely see anything. I know it's a bathroom, but dang. I know it's a kitchen. See, it's such a white background that's like, it easily gets blurred. I can see the discount A1 type of drink. Not A1 drink. A1's a barbecue sauce. What am I saying? I can see like the barbecue sauces and whatnot. So I suppose to be purchased more reserved foods. It almost ran out. So it seems like everybody here is putting in animal emojis, trying to root on their favorite animal. So 3 eggs, 1 rib cartilage box, and a can of fish. Let's save the fish for dinner. Now for a good morning and a full lucky day menu. Fried eggs or grilled rib. I mean, it's the morning. What do you guys think? You guys are too busy putting animals up there. Don't want to ruin the streak. This is actually quite cute. This is really nice. I mean, these little animals up there. So you drink barbecue sauce. Oh, that was a voice typo. I don't drink barbecue sauce, I swear. I actually don't even like barbecue sauce that much anyway. I would go with eggs because it seems like the more logical breakfast food. Even though personally I don't like eggs at all really. I just do it for the sake of it's a protein in breakfast. I like omelets, but not an eggs guy. I'm not a plain eggs guy. We're going with fried eggs. Let's make some fried eggs. It might be good. I have faith in myself, totally. The oil is heated up. I break 2 eggs and put them in the pan. Ugh. The hot oil shoot on my hand. With natural reflex, I pull back with my hand to cause the last egg drop on the floor, break into many pieces. The fluid inside break out and all sticky on the floor. Bummer. I tried to clean up the messy eggs on the floor with a towel. Why it cannot be completely clean? It's kind of broken, but English, but you know, that's just kind of how it is when it's like, that's not the first language of the game. So yeah, I still give you props for doing this and translating it to English, Yuki. Or Yuri or Yuki? Who are you? Yuki. It is Yuki, I was right. So, yeah. Yuki, I give you props and your whole team props for doing this. So after a long effort, the last trail of egg yolk is completely clean with the smell of it, it still end up with the floor cleaner and other stuff to clean completely. I wash the towel, then return it with other cleaning stuff back to their place. Whew! Finally, it's done. Then a burning scent get my attention. Instantly, I know where it came from. The kitchen. When I get there, the eggs are on fire! Literally, with the column of black smoke rising. Oh my goodness, we made the wrong decision. Oh damn, my breakfast. I quickly grab a towel nearby. I turn off fire and take the pan out. Then I put what left of the burned eggs out to the dish. Right after that, I send the still burning pan right to the sink as fast as possible. Open the water, the hissing sound of the hot metal meet water rise and silence with the fire out so as... log. I'm like, where's the log? Screen would have got me full screen, so... open the water, the hissing sound of hot metal meet water rise, and silence with the fire out as so as the smoke, well, most of it. So I'm assuming so how would I rephrase that? So I opened up the water bottle? Or yeah, I would open the water bottle, or as I opened the faucet, or the water faucet, the hissing sound of the hot metal meeting water rose, or yeah, I don't know how to say that. The sound of hot, yeah, like the sound of it rose. Okay, so and the fire, and silence with the fire out, and silence the fire maybe, so as yeah, so it's and so it extinguished the fire and smoke. Well, mostly. So, yeah. I think they're looking for the word extinguished, maybe? You know, I'm here to help. So, I mean, even if I sound very critical, it's just... I'm trying to, you know, kind of point out maybe how the flaw can, you know, be fixed or why it's broken or whatnot. I don't mean anything bad by, like, I still, you know, respect the game. Like, it's not like it's your first language either doing this, so... Honestly, that's the thing. It's not like, oh, this is just an English game, or English is your first language doing this, and you're just, like, straight up making grammar typo errors everywhere and not looking at it. This is like, we're taking a whole game that's been made in Vietnamese and like trying to get everything to kind of translate over word by word. So, you know, bye Athena. Sorry for not being able to see you for so long on there. So, yeah. Yeah, quality is right. Holy poop, that was broken, but... Akira is trying to help me. What did he say, Santiago? Does Santiago know Vietnamese? What did you say, Santiago? Oh. Anyway. So we're gonna transition from there. I open all the windows so that the smoke can blow out. With the air clean again, I back at the pan and clean it right away. Once I'm done cleaning again, I go back to the dish and see the failed cooking result of mine. And see my failed cooking. The heavily burned scent still there with little fire on it. It is hard to tell it's hard to tell if it's fried eggs or burning coals. So, could this still be eaten? I look at it with a doubt look, but still put on dinner table and enjoy it. Or all capitals. I still put it on the table and enjoy it. So, what did the elephant say to the naked man? Okay, if we're going to answer this, I see you trying to get this joke here, so... Sorry, I was making a joke. The elephant said, "That's cute, but can you breathe through it?" Okay, that's a good one. I thought he was gonna say something like, "Don't touch my trunk," or what did the man say to the elephant? "Don't touch my trunk," or whatever. Or it's like, yeah, that's a better joke, probably. So, sigh. Who am I kidding? Angrily, I toss all the failed dish into the trash can. What a waste! At that moment, my hunger flew to the air. Ugh! A sound came right before hot fat oil hit my hand as I rubbed the meat in the pan to get it brown color. Instantly, I take my hand back and little then continue. Man, it's burning. I should be a little more careful. After a few minutes, it's done. The food ready to serve. I put the dish on the dinner table with a glass of water. It looked pretty fancy if you ask me. I take a bite on my hard work result. Well, not that hard, but still hard. Chop, chop. Not so bad though. I'm assuming it's chomp, chomp.
So, not so bad though. So proud of myself. I finish the dish and clean up the table. After that, I check up what I have left in the house and note down things almost run out. Or I note that things are almost out. Your stuffs are almost out. So, okay, it seemed like... sorry, I'm restricting there. Okay, it seemed like I don't have many things to buy though. Shoot, almost forgot the important thing. Filled the fridge with food and cans. Okay now, let's head to the supermarket. After I checked up on everything, I lock the door firmly, then head to the bus at the main route. The street crowded but still not quiet enough to make a traffic jam. From far away the bus came by. I raised my hand to send a sign to call it over. Everybody that waited did that too. Quickly, I jump on the bus when it stopped. Of course, there are plenty of seats on this one. What a lucky me. I find a seat close to the window, line my head back and enjoy the view of the pass-by route. This is like... I don't know if I'm having like an aneurysm just reading this, but... Day 1 and day 2 felt really solid with the English translation. And now I'm getting to hear it's like... Today's... Especially... Maybe... There wasn't too much on day 3, but... Yeah, today is like... today has been a bit tough to read, so... You know, everybody has their rough days. So... Ding! Bus will arrive at XXX. The passenger who want to get down, please push the bell and step to the rear door. My stop is really nearby now. I came out of the seat and pushed on the bell button, ding dong, and stepped to the door. After a few seconds or more, the bus reached the stop and I get down. Here it is, the supermarket. Wow, Mark. Wait, what? Are we referencing After Class now? What is going on with this game? Like, every time we played After Class, like, Mark would always be by the market somehow. I feel like this is all in the same universe now. So, with the experience from the time in Fur Mall, I quickly searched and found all the other consumable things to save more time on choosing the food. You know what they say, you can't simply put everything in your mouth, right? Right before me now is a whole area of food. Right before me now is a whole area for food, ingredient, and cook spice. You don't know how stunned I am when I see it. From meat to vegetable, then fruit, everything are fresh and are displayed where people can see it most clearly. For meat, there is a whole place for the butcher chop and sell them for the customer right away. You mean a deli? I look around to find things I want to buy. From a distance, a familiar face catches my attention. It couldn't be Kazuo? Yep, it is him, alright. That muscular body can be mistaken by anyone else. I should come by and say hi. Hey, Kazuo! There he is. Now he looks so much taller. Why? I mean, not that it's a bad thing, but I'm just like, what is going on with these things? One more thing I'm gonna say before I read this, though. That jacket, though, like, there's this one character that Temers, if you've ever followed Temers on Twitter or DeviantArt, like, Temers will draw this one character for somebody. I don't know who they are. I think they have, like, their own comic or something, but it's this raccoon guy who always wears a San Francisco Giants jacket, and it looks almost just like this. Like, every time I see the jacket on Kazuo, I'm like, it's that guy. He just needs the hat, and he's a Giants fan. Like a San Francisco Giants fan. The good Giants. Or neither of the Giants are good right now. What do I say? Rest in peace, Giants. But
Anyway, I can make fun of that. I'm a Dodgers fan. So, Kazuo smiled and waved at me as he sees me coming closer. Ah, Dirk, you do shopping too? Yes, I am. So, what do you have over there? Food. I purchased some ingredients for my lunch. You? Some consumable things, but there are still many items I don't get yet. Do you want to go with me? It's over there? You mean, do you want to go with me over there? Oh my god, just reading this though, it's like, it's a mix of like, you know, trying to get through some of the English typos and also getting through the character's like personality of being so suburbanite that it's like he doesn't understand how shopping works. It's so funny. It's like, I am here to get the food. How do I get the consumable food? Oh my god, this is getting me cracking up. But what is happening? And I think half my viewers just left from like all the confusion going on. But thanks for staying here, guys, whoever stayed still. So back to the reading. Do you want to go with me over there? Point at fruit salad where many people stand and choose fruits. Fresh one. Besides, it was other vegetables stand. Okay. The fruit... Oh, wait. Cosmo. Ah, the fruit salad. Or, yeah, the fruit stand. Ah, the fruit stand. I am on my way there too. Great. Let's go then. We quickly reach to the fruit stand and start looking around. I think he may have said fruit stand earlier, or he may have said fruit salad instead. Double checking. Where you say it? Yeah, I point to the fruit stand. Anyway. We quickly reach to the fruit stand and start looking around. There are so many kinds of fruit here. Despite the season or country, we can always get the fruit we want, but it would be better if we have it at the right place and time. There, I see it. Apple? Ah, good choice. They do say 5 apple a day. You never see a doctor. I'm sorry, I'm like... It's like I know what you're trying to say. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. And it's probably... His joke is probably 5 apples a day keeps a doctor away. But it's just so weird to see it like that. And you never see a doctor. Never. You can never see a doctor. Like, not allowed. Nope. Get away from me. Oh, my goodness. I mean, if the creators of our city are watching, I'm sorry for, being so critical. I just want, for you to just kind of, I want you guys to, be able to improve things and whatnot too. If there are typos and whatnot. Just to help you guys out. So it's also kind of fun to just laugh at our mistakes and whatnot. That's just kind of humor. Somebody's always got to take the hit with humor. So anyway, 5 apple a day and you never see a doctor. Wait, was it not 1? Well, more apple, more effect, right? It does not work that way, it does not work that way, Anyway, I do need to buy 5 apples. Another typo. The parenthesis just threw me off. So, take the one on right. It looks fresh. It looks fresh. Well, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure about buying them or not. For the rumor that they have many kinds of chemicals in it which can harm your body after eat. Oh, are you gonna be one of them organic people? No, I know people like that though. Like, even my family, whenever we try and buy like strawberries, we're always like, we gotta get the organic strawberries. I don't know. I mean, I don't notice a difference. I don't have a problem. Or I don't think so. But, you know, people treat their health differently. First question. Do you know the difference between market and supermarket? I tilt my head aside as I still not understand what he said. The supermarket can guarantee 90% of the food don't contain any poisonous chemical. Or, no wait, that's Cosmo. The supermarket can guarantee 90% the food don't contain any poisonous chemical. Well, to be fair, everything today will have 1 or 2 kinds of chemical on it. So don't worry so much about it. Just use eyes and experience to choose the best product and try some way to reduce the toxic from it. Besides, it was not a it's not called a supermarket for nothing. Yeah, I'd probably change that to it's not called a supermarket for nothing. So Cosmo smiles at me and gives me a confident advice, which makes me less worried. He's like an expert in food though. Oh, missing parenthesis. That's where that other parenthesis was supposed to go. There's like a anyway comma thing, and there's just a random parenthesis. Let me take that and put it over here. Santiago got the apple. So, it's organic man. Kazuo is our organic man. Everything's made out of chemicals, even our bodies. Dun dun. Everything is made out of elements. Technically, everything is made out of elements. So, oh, I will buy some of it. After finding some ingredient, follow some of the instruction of Kazuo, I get myself a lot of good priced items with high quality. Of course, as we all do when trying to buy things, I also exchange some of consumable things I just buy earlier too. Stand after stand, we walk through and talk about many things on the way. It's really fun for a shopping trip. Oh, that enough, right? No, wait, is that enough? Now let's get the checkup, now let's go check out. Okay. He's actually looking pretty good though, like, the more I look at Kazuo, the more I go, he's a good looking line. I mean, I don't know why I'm not fond of characters with scars, but it's alright. It doesn't look over the top or anything. Like, I'm trying to zoom in to see. I'm not sure if it's like more flesh or just like a dye or whatever. Like, maybe he just dyes it that way. Who knows? I'm assuming it's supposed to be like an actual scar. But anyway, we go back to the entrance where I see lines of people wait for paying for what they buy. The counter. They buy the counter. I think take out the counter. So we go at the end of the line and wait. At least that is a polite thing to do in public places. It is not so long before we get our turn. I put the items on the conveyor belt as it automatically transports my stuff forward. Behind me is Kazuo. I suggest we have it all together in one bill, but Kazuo said it would be better if we take separated ones. Let's go Dutch. The cashier takes my item and checks at the machine. The code stamp on it is how she knows which item is which, or which is which. No. And how much it is, or how much was it? I'd say how much it was. After that, it adds up and have total money. After a little, I get 2 bags as the cashier turns and says to me, "It is 100,000 yen." Or, wait, VND. Oh, it's Vietnamese nation dong. I don't know what the standing is for. I know it's Vietnam. Oh, it's Vietnam dong. It's everything in Vietnam is in dong. Let me see how much a dong is. Or is it Dawn? Dawn or Dong? Just gets the video taken down. Yeah, Vietnamese dong. That is a real currency. Oh wait, let me switch it around. $1 is 23,000 Vietnamese dong. Wow. So when they say 100,000, doing this on like the Google search for it. Are you serious? That's only 4. I'm sorry, no, I'm not judging, but wow, 431. That is a good deal. I would love to have my food only cost that much. Alright, let me close this out. So the creator of our city is Yuki. Just confirming. Closing their Patreon page. All that stuff is in the link. Their Patreon, their itch.io, and their Twitter. So yeah, be ready for that. Most people will tend to put like their itch.io link on the top of the Patreon page. They didn't, so I had to copy that and paste it. I mean, everything's made out of chemicals. No wonder everything is only $4.31. So, would you like to pay in cash or credit card? Cash is fine. I find the wallet to get the money, but... What? Oh no, you forgot your wallet. Where was it? I think. I check every corner of my body and every pocket. I can't have lost... it can't be lost, can it? And finally, I find it in the coat's pocket. It makes me It made me panic there. I turn and give the money to the cashier with a smile. My apology. I forgot I have my wallet in the coat. It is 100,000 dong. It's 100,000 dong, right? I'm gonna love saying that. That's gonna be a plus about this game. Everything for money is dong. Your friend here is already paid for you. Wait. Your friend here has already paid for you. For you, sir, it is 180,000 dong. Still getting used to it. $7.76. Sorry, it's just interesting to me. Like, I forgot about how kind of weighted the currencies are. Because, like, I had a teacher that was from, like, Vietnam and left when she was, like, a child, so, you know, it's interesting hearing stories about that. Or she left when she was older, I think. Like, you know, she wasn't, like, you know, like, 5 or whatever. She was, like, you know, going to, like, middle school or high school or whatever, and pieced out, and, yeah, basically just grew up in the States after that. So, it's interesting to hear just, you know, how inflated and, like, how... yeah, like hyper-inflated and like all the money financial terms are. How much the money has been so changed and messed with as a result of like governing and just value of the dong itself. So remember, Vietnam is socialist with a ruling communist party. How socialist though? Like I feel like it well, I mean we had the Vietnam War, so I'm assuming it's like little to no capitalism at all, maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know my government and current events with that stuff, but yeah, it's interesting to see. So yeah, your friend here has already paid for you. For you, sir, it is 180,000 dong. I'm surprised. I look at Cosmo, but he only gives me a warm smile as he paid for his stuff. It's so funny where it's like, it's 100,000 dong, it's like, let me just give 100,000 dong away. Like, it's no big deal to them. But if it was like $100,000, like American dollars, it's like, can I have $100,000 please? That's like a year's salary for most upper middle class employees. Oh my god, it's just so weird. Okay, one last thing before I get back to the reading. It's ironic that a gay visual novel has its currency in dong. That's all I'm saying. Get back to the reading. So, what's with that look? I already paid for your bill. What? You can't be kidding. Wait, you've gotta be kidding. It is a whole 100,000 Vietnam dong. It is like horror week money to me. Oh my god. It's like a whole week's money to me. It's a whole week. Whole. With an L. Oh, it is 60% socialist, 40% capitalist. Vietnam government. We are looking this up right now. If only they split into two like North and South Korea. Actually, that would be a really terrible thing because then half people would be really suffering. Politics of Vietnam. Single party socialist. So it's a single party socialist republic framework where the General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam is the party leader and the head of the Politburo, holding the highest position in the one-party system, according to Wikipedia. So it's definitely socialist for sure. Yeah, I ain't gonna get too far into this. But yeah, what a translation error, am I right? It's like, it's a whore week's money. It's a whole whore week's money for this dong. I worked so hard for this dong. Oh, we're gonna have so many jokes about this. Like, we're gonna probably have so many jokes about that money currency as we go on, so back to the reading. It's okay. Don't do too much, or don't think too much about it. It is a small money. Let's hurry up and get some lunch. Cosmo gave me a confident smile with no regret at all after spending such large money on me. To me, 100,000 dong is a huge amount of money. This makes me feel so awkward. It's a good thing dong isn't pluralized. It's like, it was 100,000 dongs. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna get copyright striked for like saying the Vietnam currency one too many times. Hopefully not. So we both go on the bus to my house. I said it's okay, but he insists on getting me to my apartment. On the way, we talk about many things and it's all interesting. What are you planning for lunch? There are a lot of stuff you got there. Or that's a lot of stuff you got there. Don't know yet. To be honest, I don't know how to cook though. Wait, you don't mean you eat raw food all this time? What? Who thinks that? If not, why you purchase all our... how dumb do you have to be? Dirk, why you gotta be such a ditz? You're such a ditzy character. They used to be South and North Vietnam, then united in 1975. Yeah, after the Vietnam War. But, oh my god. Well, he doesn't understand the concept of cooking things. You literally cooked an egg this morning. You don't eat an egg raw, but it's like you ask somebody, why do you purchase all raw ingredients? Don't you eat it all raw? Or it's like, why do you eat raw food? It's like, oh my goodness. It's like, okay, let me clear myself up so you guys can understand. The character, Dirk in this game thinks that because you buy raw food, you eat it raw. With that logic, you buy eggs raw and then just eat them straight out of the egg. Like, liquid and everything. But now, he ends up cooking the egg. He knows that cooking exists. But then somebody else buys other raw food. Just raw food in general, like meats and whatnot, I'm assuming. But then he's like, don't you eat that raw? It's like, why else would you purchase raw stuff? I'm assuming that everything is cooked and you buy everything as cooked. Oh my god. This game is making me think so hard about this. And hello, Terrence. It is panda time. It is panda time of me trying to figure out why we think that people eat food raw because they buy raw foods. Anyway, Cosmo. About that. It's my master judo teacher. He make lunch for the whole team. It's delicious. It's delicious. What about your lunch? Have anything? Your bags don't look any less than mine. It's like that part was so close to being perfect. Change mine to mine. So for lunch today, I plan to make Chinese grilled meat. Most of this is for my fridge. It is quite empty. You can come and eat with me. That is, if you want to. Of course, I don't mind, but I have to bring things to my master first. But don't worry, I will be back and help you cook too. Okay then. Home! He's so excited about home. I'm assuming he's more like, home. Probably like that, but it's like the 3 exclamation marks make him look like he's like gone home from like after being stranded on an island being like, home! I don't... Anyway, I'm sorry for being super critical. So we went together to our apartment. Cosmo wants me to bring things back from the supermarket. At first, I refused, but he said he wanted to consider this as an early pay for my lunch at my house, so I had to accept it. My house is a bit messy. I hope you sympathize. Haha, it's okay. I mean, you've been there once, so... And you kind of saw it before it got all set up, so I dash in and get the pot on follow the recipe and start to cook. Sorry, I'm just gastric. Anyway, I dash in and get the pot on follow the recipe and start to cook. To say that, or that is to say, I have little experience in cooking. It's really hard to make a dish properly. Half hour pass as wait little too long. Cosmo starts to call in. Need any help, player? It's okay. You don't need to. Just relax and play some game or watch TV while waiting. In the moment I answer Cosmo, I drop a jab of sugar in it. I try to pull it out, but end up let all half of it into the pot. The Chinese grilled meat will become more like dessert than a lunch. What's wrong? Something happened? Are you hurt? Nothing happens. I'm still fine. Cosmo stands out of the chair and tries to come in, but I luckily speak out loud and calm him a little. Now for the dish. It still can have way to fix it. Let's go for some instant pho or add some salt to balance with the sweetness. I would probably go for some salt. I feel like it'd be disappointing if we tried to just do instant pho and gave up, but after our last time, I mean, all we tried to do was cook fried eggs and mess that up. I mean, I'm not sure if I can even trust ourselves cooking. What do you guys think? Oh, wait. Two votes for one. 3 votes for one. I know, right? Let all half of it in. I know, I let all half of it in. As opposed to part of half. So, 1 vote for Pho. Santiago seems to be not... it seems like Santiago doesn't have much faith in our titular character. Alright, if nobody else has anything to say, we'll go with 1. Add some salt to balance with the sweetness. I grab the salt jar and put little by little into the pot. Of course, not forget to take out any over sugar in it if I can. I try to balance the taste again with it. After that, I complete the cooking stages and give a good decoration. I bring out to the dining table with a rice cooker and some bowl of chopstick to eat. Cosmo look at it and give a smile. That took long. Sorry, my voice. That took long enough. It almost time for me to go, so if I had to wait any longer, I will with my empty stomach. Yeah, sorry about that. Some unexpected things happened, so... Anyway, let's dig in. I put the dish to Cosmo aside and give him a bowl of rice. What he used the chopstick to grab it on, I keep staring at it with a stressful and scared mind. Don't what the result be like? Okay, moving on from that. You're getting some tough English. Oh, hello, MK. You missed a lot of broken English and me trying to, like, kind of sift through it. Other than that, I mean, character designs and the appearance of the game so far is pretty good. Other than, like, when it goes to 4 lines and gets covered up by the menu box down there, or the menu line here. But, yeah, other than that, you know, the visuals I think are fine. It's just trying to, like, get this over into a new language, which is always tough. So, anyway, Cosmo bite on it and gave me a surprised expression. Shoot, that doesn't look good. How was it? Is it taste good? The taste is kinda... how to put it? Sweet and salty mixed together. Like both the amount of sugar and salt are too much. At first I do put too much sugar in it, so I put some salt in it to balance out. But you can tell that with just a taste? Seriously? Of course I can. I am a food professional after all. For the nutrition is a very important thing for a judo athlete. I know this very well. Is that so? Then this dish... Can you continue eating it? I am really sorry, but I truly shouldn't continue eating it. To be honest, it is not that bad. If I am not a judo athlete, I can barely accept and eat... I can barely accept and eat it all. But now... And anyway, I really appreciate that you invited me to have a lunch with you. It's okay, I understand. I am the one who should say sorry. Called you over to have lunch but gave you an empty hand. Now, it's okay. Oh, it's time for me to go. On my way, I could find something at a convenience store. Well, see you then. After saying that, he stand up and walk out of my apartment. I'm sure he's busy, but something in me feels disappointed and angry, but also sad. I think it is my guilt. I blame myself for this and try to swallow down the failed dish. Aww. Rip. Okay, so it's a new day. Just gonna save. So we only have 5 save slots, so I'm probably gonna have to like go back to the top and keep like going up and down, so yeah, MK, since you weren't there earlier, I did say that the creator of this game is Vietnamese, and the whole team, it's a team actually, is Vietnamese. So the game's originally in Vietnamese, and translating it to English for them, this is like their second language for the game. So yeah, hence it being kind of rough right now. They said like the full game should be out in March. Not sure if that means that the game will be like complete from start to finish, or just it's complete enough to like not be so bugged with typos or other small errors, like will it be more polished. I don't know exactly, but it seems like they've gone pretty far with this before I even started, so yeah. Anyway,
Is it 8 a.m. already? I'm really hoping that decision didn't make us, like, get hated more by, like, by Kazuo, because, yeah, that wasn't our best choice. I promised Kazuo that I would go to his judo class later today. Okay, we redeemed ourselves.
Maybe I should get going from now. Or I should start going from now. Come to think of it, I messed up yesterday's lunch for him. Should I make a lunchbox to make it up? Honestly, who would win a cooking competition? Shuichi or Dirk from this game? I'm just gonna call him our city Dirk, so... Like, this game is making me look bad. Like, I could cook way better than this. Even though I don't cook much, I'm lazy. Oh, come on, this game even says it. Nah, too lazy for that. Why you gotta call me out, game? But, honestly, it's like, this is like low-key reminding me of Shuichi, only that this guy actually knows what ingredients to use, even though he doesn't understand the concept of buying raw foods doesn't mean you eat them raw. Am I crazy or am I hearing static? I don't hear any static. Maybe it's just like the music from my headphones or something just kind of buzzing in, maybe? Yeah, there's static. I can hear it. Alright, hopefully it's not too bad. Let me see if there's anything wrong with my mic. Alright, but yeah, honestly, nobody can beat Shuichi. True that. So, anyway, let's... Oh no, is my voice repeating too? Let me re-plug it in and see if things change. Is this better now? Testing, testing. Because I was just checking there. I have this like 1 terabyte like storage drive that I'll plug in when my mic isn't plugged in. I just had to make sure that I didn't have both plugged in at the same time, because that will make the connection go intermittent and like cut off, cut on, cut off, cut on. So it would completely mess with my mic working. So yep, it's better. Awesome. It's, yeah, ever since that first, or episode 0 of my DDLS streams, or DDLS series, if anybody doesn't know, it's my Dirk's Drawing live streams. When I did the episode 0 for that, the kind of pilot for it, it was awful. My mic didn't work, my music was the only thing you could hear, things are getting cut out, there's a bunch of copyright stuff. Honestly, it got demonetized basically. Even though it don't monetize my videos, it's just, it got copyright claims, so yeah, I kind of had to kind of just throw things out like that, where I'm just like, this game has copyright claims, I don't care that it won't make money, but, you know, as long as it's not like every single game. Does anybody remember like my tweet about the video games, like arcade scene having music? Everybody hated it, and yet, you know, the music, you know, is the thing that got copyright claimed, and as a result, I was like, if I take that out, my audio for my voice recording stuff will also get muted. It's not on separate channels. When it got recorded together. So it would have just been like no audio period, and that would have been kind of dull because it was such a long scene. But you know, it's only the first episode, and everything else was fine.
Yeah, the arcade music is indeed cursed. Wait, was my audio also pretty bad in the Adastra stream? I didn't look back on that stream, but I'm sorry if it is.
Anyway, let's get back to our judo practice that we're going to go to.
Oh no.
Okay, it works. I was like, my enter button doesn't work. So, we're good.
I can just invite him to go somewhere for breakfast today first. I can get my revenge anytime I want, after all. I take my phone out and dial Cosmo's number. Just a few moments later, he picks up.
Oh, hey Dirk, what's up? It's not the time to meet up yet, right?
Ah, good morning, Cosmo. Do you want to have breakfast with me? I want to make up for what I made yesterday.
Geez, it's no big deal. I think that instant pho was really delicious. We didn't make him instant pho. Oh my goodness. This is what happens if we would make him instant pho.
Even so, it was my fault that you didn't have a proper meal, so I want to buy you something for this breakfast.
Sure, if you insist. However, if you keep saying this is for making up for yesterday's meal, then I won't come. Fine, then consider this breakfast is for tightening our friendship. Is that okay with you then? Haha, that's more like it. So, what do you have in mind?
It's nothing special, really. There is this small diner that serves broken rice near my place.
Broken rice?
Is there a thing called broken rice?
Like, as opposed to like fixed rice or just normal rice? Are the grains just individually broken in half or something?
I ate there before and it was really good, so if you don't mind...
Haha, don't worry. Like I said, as long as it isn't fast food and food that isn't cooked well, everything else is fine to me. God, he's such a snob with his food. Like, he doesn't cook, but he's such a snob with it. For me, like, as an athlete, athletes don't care half the time. Like, we eat a ton of stuff sometimes, and we'll eat some crap sometimes. Like, we'll just go, like, maybe, like, a barbecue or a buffet and just go to town on everything. Like, we went to, like, a soup plantation one time after a game, and oh my goodness, we just, like, carved the hell up there, and oh, it was insane. And we also had, like, tons of ice cream. I probably doubled the ice cream that everybody else had. Like, everybody was kind of concerned for me. But yeah, it was a fun experience to say the least.
So, yeah, it's like, the thing is with athletes, it's you get really hungry, you burn off so many calories that it's like, that stuff, as long as you're not doing like every day, you spread it out more distant between each other, then you're good. You still want to eat healthy a good amount of times. The higher level you get, the more precise you get with your dieting. So unless he's in the Olympics, I don't think this is like how a normal person or athlete diets. Oh, welcome back, Akira. You didn't miss much. Just missed me talking about cooking. Anyway, Kazuo, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Just want to tease you a bit. Anyway, give me the address of that diner, so I can go there by myself.
Sure. I will send it over Furbook's messenger then. Everything has fur in it, and it's really hurting me. After sending him the address, I get changed and go to the meeting place. Yeah, Dilly, I am there with you though, like, it's like whatever sport you're playing, like, especially with running though, because it's such a, I'm assuming you're doing long distance because you said cross country one time, but yeah, like, a lot of things like that are just heavy calorie burners, and yeah, you exercise so much that people say, oh, the 2,000 calorie diet's a good and perfect number to aim for, when in reality, it's like, for athletes, it's like you gotta do twice as much normally. So, yeah, Furbook, what's next? Furbay? What else would there be? I'm trying to think of the equivalent of, like, Tinder. I know the obvious one for furries on, like, Twitter and whatnot, but... Or not on Twitter, but, you know, there's obviously the furry Tinder. I think. Why am I thinking of Grindr? That's not furry Tinder, that's just Grindr. There's some kind of furry Tinder I forgot. Maybe it's that. That would be a good one, though. So, since it's breakfast time, the dinner is crowded. The diner is crowded, sorry. I get in and find myself a seat first. A waiter spots me and comes over, asking for my order. However, I tell him that I want to wait for my friend first, and so he leaves. I wait for a while and see Cosmo walking in from the front door. The judo uniform is folded neatly and hanging on his shoulder. He looks around and spots me right away. So everybody has one outfit so far, so I'm assuming it will change in the updates. Anyway. Yo, Dirk. Good morning. Good morning to you too, Cosmo. Looks like you've been waiting for me, huh? Thanks. Oh, it's nothing. I will call the waiter then. I wave my hand at the previous waiter and order for both of us a dish of broken rice with ribs for each. While waiting, we chat about various stuffs that had been happening in our lives. When the meal arrives, he gives it a taste and seems to really like it. Wow, just as you said, this place is good. Told you, the first time I came here, I fell in love with this right away. Unlike somebody's food, right? He grins widely as he says that. Can you stop meaning that already? Or can you stop mentioning that already? It's embarrassing. Now, no pain, no gain, right? Try harder next time and give me a meal that I can't ever forget, okay? With his support smile, I feel a bit more confident about this. However, I wish you could just stop with the teasing, or it'll get to my nerves soon. We finish the meal and call the waiter to pay for it. However, before I take out my wallet, Kazuha has already paid. Here you are. The rest is your tips. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Kazuo, I told you that today was my treat. Why did you have to pay for that? It's okay. I'm your upperclassman. How can I let you pay for me? What do you mean upperclassman? We don't even go to the same school. You are only 1 year older than me too. Now, don't worry. Considering this is advance payment for what you will cook for me in the future. He stands up and takes his judo uniform he put on the chair earlier. Well, let's go then. My judo class is starting soon. I quickly follow him. Dang it, why does it turn out this way? Now I feel like I'm in debt to him. I had to make sure the next meal I give him is a success.
Oh, Darius is asking how we're doing today. I'm doing fine.
I'm having a tough time with like a lot of these typos, and it's kind of getting to, you know, kind of getting to me where I'm like mentally just making typos myself.
Oh, you're running a race soon, Dilly. Good luck with that.
I'm in season 2, but we don't have a game or whatever until later this week.
We play everything at the end of the week, so, you know,
just waiting for that.
But, yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna read the rest of it, Jaro. So, I'd take my anger out on Kobe on Amorous. I'm not a big fan of Amorous personally. I just can't really get into... I just feel like it's very forceful with its lewdness. It's just, it knows it's a dating game and it knows it's basically a sex line game. Yeah, it feels so overt. Like, I need some context, I need some story, like, I need some character behind these people. So even if they look good, it's like, you gotta have some story. You need a personality other than just cardboard. But, yeah. Good luck again, Dilly. So, anyway, H City's Recreation Center. I have heard a lot about this place, but this is my first time coming here. Apparently, you can do all kinds of activities here, from sports, dancing, arts. But Cosmo just has to mention cooking among the classes that they have here. He isn't going to stop this, is he? How frustrating. I'm not really that bad of a cook. It was an accident, and now he thinks I'm a bad cook. Just you wait. I will definitely get my revenge. I follow Cosmo to a room in one of the buildings in the back. When the doors opened, the typical view of a martial class appears before my eyes. Human, furries, male and female of all ages are hanging around, either chatting or practicing in their judo outfits. Oh, so we do get to see humans in this world. So it is a mixed world. I really love worlds that do that. Like, you can be human, you can be anthro, you can... It doesn't make it so like, oh, all animals are the humans now. It's like, when I see that, it's like, come on. Why can't we have people in there? Like, if species evolved, why haven't, like, you know, monkeys or whatever turn more human, and then like lions turn into anthro lions or anthro wolves, etc., etc. Like, it just seems like when they do that, it's like, oh, the humans never were a thing or lost down the race or something. It feels like this seems to make more sense. Like, oh, multiple species won out and became human-like. So like lions eventually became more, not sentient, but more intelligent and evolved in ways that, you know, made them more like this. I'm using lions so much because I see Kazuo, I'm going, this is the ideal man. You might not like what it looks like, but it's the perfect ideal man. Just like that meme. But yeah, I definitely personally prefer mixed species worlds. I mean, that's why I like the concept of like werewolf worlds. Like, even if it had it where it's like, you know, you have werewolves that can just control shifting and whatnot, just to, you know, have a mix of, you know, both and just make it more casual per se. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, it's just, you know, actually I take that back. I'm like, I kind of want to make it more casual and everyday. Like, I kind of get tired of the, oh, werewolves being like having to be super dramatic heroes or villains, or, you know, like they're having to be super mutants basically. Like, that's cool and whatnot. It's like, it's cool to be an action hero, but can't we just have a werewolf that's just a werewolf that just has human intelligence, keeps his intelligence, and just has the physical form? I mean, I know there's that movie Teen Wolf, but I mean, come on, that was more of just being campy and whatnot, and that wasn't actually like, it was more of like, oh yeah, this guy becomes like super roided from it as a result, even though he looks super
weak as hell. I don't know why I'm talking about Teen Wolf, like the movie from the 80s, not like the actual show where barely anybody turns into actual wolves. They just have teeth and rah, rah, have teeth, therefore I'm a werewolf. I hate shows that do that. It's like, you gotta go all or nothing for me. Like, you gotta go full furry or not. But I'm so confused by why I'm getting connected with Spencer from EA. Okay, so who would be the perfect boyfriend? Interesting, you'd say Spencer. So I would say the perfect boyfriend for me would be, I mean, I think I've been locked on Shuichi for a long time now. I would probably say Shuichi for now would be like my best ideal boyfriend. Not just because he's a volleyball player, but just how like controlled I think he is with life in general. Like, he feels like a very reliable go-to type of guy. He's definitely like a leader and whatnot. Alpha wolf, even though he's a husky. Alex.
Now you're making me think. I mean, Alex would be a guy I would like to see and like try out. It's interesting because like I would say like Shuichi's like the most ideal, but that doesn't mean I would just limit myself to, oh, if I could date all these characters, I would just date Shuichi. Like, I would like to date Alex. I'd probably think about other games. I don't know. I'd definitely not do Coach Gill. Alex. Even Victor, I'm a bit curious to see. Keisuke, maybe. June just reminds me too much of somebody I know in real life. Like, I'm sorry, like, he's a great guy, but I don't know. I just know somebody who's, like, just the same kind of personality, but a bit more airheaded. Oh, Goulash, maybe. I'm trying to think about Goulash again. I'd be curious to date Magnolia. That's an interesting thing. Like I said, I'm bi, so I mean, it'd be curious to just see. Like, I think we just click with the introverted personalities. Oscar is interesting. With extracurricular activities, I'd probably like to try with Dozer, or I'd probably just say more so Dozer. Maybe even Chester, but it's like, I'd have to get to know him well. Yeah, Chester from EA. Yes. I'm like trying to think of all the games I play because I'm such a one-trick pony of how I think with things. From Echo, Kudzu would be a solid date. I can't really imagine myself dating anybody specific from Echo. Echo is just, like, everybody's way too flawed and horrible. Maybe Jenna, but then again, she reminds you of somebody I know in real life, and it's like, they're so cynical and like, just, I don't know. Tennessee's Hasty Night. Yeah, I can't really think of much else. Anyway, like, I'm still relatively new to being, like, a devoted visual novel player. Like, I've only done this for a few months. So. Oh my god, Akira. Why you gotta be putting me as the protagonist of a game? Or why you want this? Dilly, you always see me with Darius. I just can't do it. I don't know. He'd be way too much of a flirt for me. I'm assuming you don't want to play... When you say amounts, I'm assuming you mean Amorous. So Amorous or Camp Buddy. Yeah. But that is interesting. Like, I saw 2 episodes of Camp Buddy and I was like, alright, it ain't too bad yet.
Or I'm like, it wasn't that bad when I first saw it, and it started getting more and more erotic, and I was like, I just can't. Like, I just could not follow it anymore. Like, Yuki Kuki was doing it, and I was watching those streams, and I just couldn't get behind it. Like, he had already played a game that was like a baseball game, something. Oh, what's that called? But there was like a baseball anime game where it was kind of similar in that it was like high schoolers trying to be on a baseball team, but there were also like two love interests on the team. It was kind of like that. I just can't really get behind that. It's like, it almost feels kind of pedophilic. So, I haven't played Angels with Scaly Wings, and I don't know, I just can't really get into it. I have like the loading ball on the side, just being like, come on, get back to the game. But yeah, this is interesting. How do you feel about Amicus? Oh my god, I forgot Amicus. Shoot, I'm sorry. I would say Amicus would be a good date too. I can't believe I forgot about Dastra. I'd be interested to talk to Alex. Alex would be a solid friend. I could see that going places. So, I was saying that I was bi, so that's why I was like I'm more guy preference right now, but I would say I would really, like, you know, not only have like one or two like female interests right now. So I'm assuming now you're asking who is Dirk, as in who am I character wise. But anyway, I'm taking way too much time getting distracted by this, so back to the reading. Either chatting or practicing in their judo outfits. Well, since this is a judo class, it's quite normal for the number of male to be more than female. When the students see Cosmo, they form into two groups. One is full young kids and teenagers, and the others are those that look like they are more than 20 years old. Cosmo greets them, then tells me to sit on a bench on the corner of the room. Still, somehow he looks annoyed? His eyes scan through the whole room as if he was looking for someone. He just sighs when he hears it, then takes out his phone. I bet he went out and had a drink somewhere again. The room is so quiet that the ringtone on his phone can be heard, even from when he didn't turn on the speaker. Finally, someone picks up. Hello, who's on the other side? Bingo. Hachira-sensei, you know you have a judo class to teach today, and yet you still went out for a drink last night? Kazo, I only drink a little bit. I'm not drunk. I'll be right over. Don't. Just stay at home for God's sake. If you come, you would just cause trouble for everyone. Today, I will be in charge of the class. Again. Okay. Oh, that was a hiccup. Okay. I'm counting on you, Kazo. Kazuo hangs up the phone in anger, but quickly calms down and tells the other students to practice in pairs. He then turns to me. I'm sorry, but I suddenly need to take care of the classes. Not just this one, but up until evening. So I can't take you back home. No, it's not a problem at all. But you seem to be on friendly terms with the teacher, huh? Nah, nothing special. It's just that I have been studying here since I was little, and I'm one of his best friends, so he trusts me with lots of stuff. Including teaching the class for him. Even though I'm supposed to be a student here, but lately, I have been teaching the class whenever he gets drunk. Sounds like a crappy teacher if he does this the night before he has judo classes. Oh well. Well, it's not that bad, is it? I mean, the Judo Sensei image really fits you. 'Cause he's a big, burly boy. Cosmo laughs at the comments, making me laugh too. He says thank you, then goes inside the dressing room to change into his judo outfit. I watch closely at him teaching the students judo's movement. Judo is not about a guy named Judo. Oh my goodness. 111, wife. You're not drunk. Tell me what time it is. Husband looks at clock. I am not drunk. Oh yeah, he is so screwed up, this teacher. But that doesn't mean I will easily forget how he teased me ever since this morning. Now I can't just simply cook something good for him as my revenge. But what else can I do? Got it. An eye for an eye. Doesn't he have a scar? Too soon? If he teases me for my weakness, then I will just find his own weakness. Ha ha ha. Wait, did I just admit that cooking is my weakness? No. That was just an accident. Oh, welcome back, Koala. For like 5 minutes. Rip. But yeah, enjoy the 5 minutes you got, because we went on a long tangent about species and like people I would date for my visual novels. That's right, only an accident. Anyway, have to start looking for Cosmo's weakness. But how on earth do I do that? He looks like a cool and strong guy. If this is an anime or manga, that kind of people don't easily show weakness to others. So there is little chance that Amano and the others know anything about it. Wait, did you just say that he studied here for a long time? Then maybe, just maybe, someone who has been here since then would know something. Oh, what are you apologizing for, Wolfstar? Oh, Dirk, did you drink? I see what you did there. Nah, I didn't. I just pulled off a drunk impression. I have been drinking water. I was 45 minutes late on this route, so I only have this 5-minute layover. Aw, rip, man. That's some tough stuff. Anyway, time for a little investigation. Thanks for being here, man. While he is busy instructing the kids, I sneak to the older group, aiming at those around his age, since they are more likely the ones I'm looking for. Oh, Koala, you devil. Huh? Kazuo's weakness? How can we know? It's not like that we're close to him. Yep, of course it is not that easy. Oh my god. Well, it doesn't necessarily called weakness. Is there anything Cosmo isn't good at? Not good at, huh? That reminds me of something. There was this time our sensei was drunk, said something about his cooking skill was really bad. My eyes glitter at those words. Didn't he say he couldn't cook earlier? Why are we looking for weaknesses when he's like, you can't cook, but before that he was like, I can't cook either, I'm just like eating. What was the whole point of this? So really, can you tell me that story in detail? I can't really remember the details. After our class, we all went drinking together with him, and someone suddenly asked how each of us lived alone. When the subject became cooking, Hachira Sensei said something like, Cosmo calls himself a food expert, but he can only eat. He can't cook anything at all. Well, it was a long time ago, so I can't remember it correctly. But I can't remember Cosmo came over and covered his mouth right away. I guess he was speaking the truth. That's it. So it is really that easy to find. And how ironic. He also can't cook, but he keeps teasing me all this time? Oh my god, it's just like Spencer and our main character trying to figure out how to cook from, like, EA.
Forgot about that.
It's funny because it's like, I go from Tennis Ace being like, we can cook, we're an amazing cook, we cook for Shuichi, we cook for June, and now we're in our city and we can't even cook a fried egg. Like, round of applause to this guy. Like, I have a very diverse set of characters. But then again, the main character in Tennis Ace is a Shiba Inu, so it's not just insert your character here, even though you could change his name. I still don't know why they allowed for that change. Like, I'm surprised they didn't, like, keep that as Yuichi and not let it be changed. I took full advantage of that and changed it to Nico after my Akita, which I forgot was an Akita until I named him. Well, back to the story. So, with this, I can...
Hey, why are you standing around and not practicing?
Suddenly, Cosmo appears. The other students quickly return to their place, while I grin at him evilly.
Dirk, I know I told you that you can observe this class, but you shouldn't bother others like that.
I'm sorry about that, but I have a question for you.
What are those?
Do you mind if we talk now?
Huh? Well, just say it then.
Cosmo, are you a bad cook? His face is as white as a sheet of paper when he hears me say that.
Who told you that?
Oh, so you don't deny it either.
I fell for it.
Come on, there is nothing to hide, isn't it? I mean, it's completely normal for someone to not be able to cook, especially in modern society. It's too bad that I'm not sponsored by any food cooking, like, companies or whatever, like, easy meal kit companies. It's so funny because, like, I watched 4, like, kind of commentary channels, and, like, all around the same week, like, 2 of them that never even got sponsorships normally got sponsored by HelloFresh or whatever. Like, they all got sponsored by HelloFresh, and I was like, dang, HelloFresh is, like, jumping on this bandwagon. I remember beforehand it was, like, something... I know the catchphrase for this other company was a better way to cook, but there was, like, another one that Jax Films did that was, like, another meal kit type of company, and it reminds me of that. It's like, you changed from that to this, to, like, HelloFresh being the next big thing. It's really weird. It's like, just seeing these 4 channels that normally don't really ham up an ad so much, or 2 of them don't, but to all of a sudden get the same ad within the week. It's like, oh my goodness, they're really selling out for these, like, newer channels. So, bye Koala. Great seeing you here. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be, maybe like half an hour. I'm trying to get through this day, and then after that I'll tap out, because this went on for way longer than I expected. So, I mean, it's completely normal for someone to not be able to cook.
Can you quiet down for a bit?
Kazuo's face is all red. He covers my mouth immediately so that nobody else can hear.
I got it, okay? I won't tease you about your cooking skill again. In return, please don't tell anyone what you heard today.
Finally. He who laughs today may weep tomorrow. And don't worry, I won't tell Amano and the others. Promise.
Thanks. And I'm sorry again. About the teasing. I think I'm a little overboard.
Don't worry. I don't mind it that much.
Just enough for you to poke at my weakness, huh? He uses one of his hands to lock my neck, and the other to form a fist and rub it on my head. Oh my god, he's giving us a noogie. I can only grin with him, then obediently sit in the corner to watch the class. After today, I feel like I can understand more about Kazuo. I almost mispronounced his name. Oh my goodness. After today, I felt like I understood more about Kazuo. Well, he still needs to manage all the other classes, so when the current one is over, I tell him that I will leave. After saying goodbye to him, I wonder what I should do next. I wonder if there is anyone at BearNet. Oh, what did I just miss? After all, wait, I take my phone and book for a fur grab to Eric's Internet Cafe. So it's called Internet Cafe. I forgot that. So, what did Akira say? Oh yeah, oofing to my cooking skills. So, where we hung out before. I take my phone and book for a fur grab to Eric's Internet Cafe, where we hung out before. And we are there at the cafe. The place is somewhat crowded and a little noisy too. Still, that same music as Keisuke's ice cream shop, which, that is a fine place. Even if it's, I forget how much it was per pound, but it was like maybe like $30 or $60. It was like something equivalent of like American money where I was like, damn, that's a lot per pound of ice cream. But yeah, we are at the Internet Cafe, so this place is somewhat crowded and a little noisy too. I ignore the other customers and go to Eric's desk directly. Oh, hey, you came again. Yeah, good afternoon, Eric. Anyone in the group is here? No. Oh, nope. It's weekday, so they are normally busy. If they ever come, it would be late afternoon or evening. I see. Well, since I'm already here, is there a quiet spot? I don't want to be bothered by the noise of others. Haha, sure. Well, let me see. Here it is. There is one upstairs. Do you need to eat anything? I can bring it upstairs later for you. Yes, one of Eric's special set, please. I can still remember that aroma and the taste. Oh, thanks. By the way, your PC number is 26. I will bring your noodles later. I nod and go upstairs, looking for that number he told me. Eric is kind of cute, actually. I mean, like, that and Kazuo, it's like, I'm starting to kind of gravitate towards all these characters more. Like, at first I'm like, damn, Amano is amazing, and now I'm like, starting to see the appeal of everybody else. Interesting. Even though now that I'm looking at it, I think Kazuo's hands are bigger than Eric's hands, despite Eric getting the description of his hands being big. So, wow. It's true that there aren't as many people as downstairs up here today. I quickly turn on the PC and play Lovely League. After a few minutes, Eric comes over with a hot bowl of noodles. Wait, Juichi. What? Wait, are you saying Yuichi, but like with a J? I don't know, because I'm thinking about like Yuichi from Tennis Ace now, or as I call him, Nico. So, anyway. That would be funny if he runs into a rabbit. Like, they go out for dessert, and it's like just we run into Keisuke, it's like, oh crap. Keisuke goes to Vietnam. That would be an interesting, like, side story. Basket, work on that. Ah, kid. But, so it's Dirk the Chef Panda. I can kinda cook. It's like, if I get the recipes and stuff, I love to cook. Like,
I just need to find the time and motivation. That's the big thing. So, anyway, he looks at the screen and smiles. Still Lovely League, huh? Yeah, because I don't really get into any other kinds of games. This game is so addicting too. Yeah, I can understand that. Most customers who come here play this rather than other online games. Oh, that reminds me. We are going to open a local tournament soon. Want to join in with others as a team? That sounds fun, but when is it? Well, because my cafe is the one opening this tournament, so there are lots of stuff to prepare. Currently, we haven't planned out the date yet. But when we do, I will notify our team, so don't worry about it. Well, I'm just a casual Dirk, so I don't know much about the competitive side of it. Kinda like me in any game. Like, I'm so casual when it comes to Super Smash Brothers. I can be very mediocre. I've only won like once on the newest one, and that was almost a fluke. But yeah, it was also like 3 in the morning, and we were like really going at it and being drunk. Anyway, actually no, wait, that time? No, I wasn't drunk that time. I came second that time. The time I actually won, we were all sober, and we were just about to leave to go to like some game or whatever, and I was like, I'm going to win this last one, and I just like destroy this guy. I'm like, this guy is like usually the one who's like, I think he has a big ego in some ways, but it's like more of like kind of a leadership alpha dog type of kind of arrogance. But it's like, this dude, I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna try and like lay it down on me, and he's gonna, you know, just try and kick my ass again. And I beat him, and I'm like, oh my god, I finally beat this guy. I have like this nobody compared to him. But anyway, ironically, he was a middle and I'm a libero, so it's like kind of like David versus Goliath. So, well, I'm just a casual Dirk, so I don't know much about the competitive side of it. If the tournament occurs too soon, I'm afraid I don't have enough time to practice. Haha, then feel free to ask me to play with you so we can practice. Of course, when I have free time myself. I have to get back to work now, so see ya. He quickly runs off and goes downstairs. I wave to him, then enjoy the game as well as these delicious noodles. After a few seconds of looking at the clock, it seemed to be quite late, so I quickly stood up and turned off the computer and went home. Maybe I should sleep early today. Yawn. Rise and shine. Let's start a new day with full energy. I'm not sure if this is actually a new day or just a dream, so I'm just gonna play along with it. Because I was planning on ending after that day, so. But what the hell? Why is it still dark outside? I grabbed my smartphone next to my pillow to check the time. On it, the display time is 2:30 a.m.? The fuck? I know that I was tired last night, but I went to bed early. But even so, how could I wake up this early? Oh, question to everyone. Who is your favorite Smash character? A character I'll typically default to is Fox as a Smash character. I just like his moves, like his agility is also really solid. Other characters that I like, I mean, I've tried to play Incineroar. He's just a bit too chaotic for me. Sonic is also a good one that I go to. The one time I won in Smash Ultimate, or whatever the newest Smash game is, that was the character I used to win, so Sonic is always a solid one for me. Kind of is like Pikachu for me, but a little more, like a little less, kind of, a little less rigged, I guess, per se. Like, it isn't like playing with Kirby or whatever. Yeah, but I'd probably go with like Fox or Sonic. So, Sonic or Fox. Interesting coincidence. Anyway, oh, forgot about Luigi. Wolf, Incineroar, Mario, Bowser. Good choices. So, never mind. I will just lay down and fall to sleep. Again. Are we having a dream? And we can't. It's no use. I think I slept too much that I can't even rest my eyes. At this rate, I better stay up until the morning then. I'll roll out to the kitchen and check for food, but no luck since my supply of instant noodles has already ran out. Jaro gets it, and I'm not exactly in the mood to get out of the house for the convenience store at this hour. Well, I just have to endure this hunger and go watch some TV then. I mean, besides, it's 2:30 in the morning, it's probably closed. I switch channels to channels, but there isn't anything interesting enough for me. An old comedy show that I used to watch when I was young. An Indian drama that tells the tale of a 10-year-old boy who has to get married. I think it is called Child Groom or something. I'm not sure if that's an actual real show, but that would be interesting. But who the heck can watch this? This series has more than 1,000 episodes, but if they reduce the slow motion scenes, then maybe it will only have less than 500. After turning off the TV, my stomach growls again. Dang it, I can't endure this any longer. I have to buy something to eat now. It's my food, and I need it now. Oh my god, does anybody know that? I think it's like J.T. Wentworth or something like that, where it's like, it's my money, and I need it now. It's such a dumb thing. It's like about like, you know, people who are in debt, but they need like a loan. It's something I don't really trust, to say the least. Child groom, I know, right? I'm like, what would that reference? I quickly get changed and leave the house for the nearest convenience store. This is the first time I have walked around this area at midnight like this, or 2:30 in the morning. And I have to admit, this place really knows how to save electricity. I mean, I know this road doesn't allow vehicles running on it. But do you need to turn off all the streetlights? The road is as dark as the starless night. I had to keep my calm and turn on the flashlight function on my phone, walking towards the convenience store, wherever that is. Since I'm holding my phone, I may as well surf fur books so that I won't have to look at the endless darkness in front of me. I know, it's not safe to walk and use the phone at the same time. Or drive. But come on, if there's anyone or anything comes near me, I will definitely notice the sound. Ah! I shout out in terror when I hear that sound, and my phone slip away from my hand, falling down on the ground. After a moment, I realize it was just the messenger's notification sound. Seriously? It's really scary to hear any kind of sound when you're surrounded by silence. I check the message, and it turns out the sender is Eric, the manager of the internet cafe Baronet. Yo, still awake? I quickly reply to his message. Not really, I slept a bit too early last night. Now I can't get back to sleep. I see. I have to manage my internet cafe, so I'm still awake. Huh? Your cafe is still open? At this late hour? I thought the government doesn't allow internet cafes to open overnight. It just so happens that my cafe is licensed by government, so I can open it overnight. Happy face? If you want to get in, you must present your ID to prove that you are 20 years of age or older. Hey, since you are awake, would you like to come over?
I just have a flash. If I come over, does that mean I can play Lovely League through this boring night and also eat delicious noodles made by Eric as a bonus? What a deal! I will be right over. With that, I rush over to his internet cafe, paying no mind to the grumbling stomach. After all, when we get there, it will get filled up anyway. When I get there, the internet cafe looks like it is closed since the door is shut tight. But I know how these internet cafes work. I knock on the steel door, and in just a few moments, Eric opens it for me. Dirk, at night, even if you knock on the door lightly, it still sounds very loud, you know. You could have just sent a message to notify that you have arrived instead. Ah, right. Sorry about that. I myself just experienced that, too. Haha. Nah, I'm just teasing you, that's all. Come on inside. But first, one bowl of your Eric special, please. And make it extra large. I'm starving. Ha ha. So that's how it is. You come here because you want midnight snack, right? Well, come on in. I will prepare for you right away. With that, he goes in first. I quickly follow, not forgetting to close the door behind me. It's true. Even though it's late at night, but there are still a few people playing. Mostly young adults to middle age or so, I think. Wonder why they are spending their night here. Well, I shouldn't have meddled with their private lives too much. I pick a spot that is far away from them a bit, in a corner, then turn on the computer there. After a while, Eric comes over with an extra large bowl of his famous noodles. Sir, here's your Eric special. He smiles as he puts the bowl down on the table. I quickly say thank you and start eating like I haven't eaten for days. It felt like I was being reborn from the death. I even slurped the remaining noodle soup until there's literally nothing left in the bowl. Who gets an extra large noodles at 3 a.m.? It's like Patrick with the alarm. Oh boy, 3 a.m. And then just like eats these noodles. I don't know. It's the same energy I'm getting here. So not until I hear Eric's chuckling that I finally return to the real world. I'm sorry. I must look pretty weird to you. Don't sweat it. I didn't think anything funny about it. Just... I didn't expect you to be that hungry. Anyway, I'm yawning, so... Because it's 3 in the morning in this game. It's only like 5 p.m. here where I am. So, it's not like that. I was tired last night, so I skip out dinner, so... Yeah, I understand. Here, let me clean it for you. Then we can play Lovely League together. Aren't you busy with... Never mind, I understand. Yeah, there aren't many people playing at night here anyway. I don't think he needs to do much. If someone calls for a service, they can just tell him If someone calls for a service, they can just tell him from their seats too. I only need to take care of this bowl here and be right back. Wait for me, okay? He goes to the kitchen area, then returns and sits right next to me. I already turned on the computer for him, so I don't need to wait any longer. And so we start playing Lovely League together. It seems we are a good AD-SP duo. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it is a League of Legends reference, so He constantly heals me with his main champion, a goddess using a rod with an apple shaped on top, Sorako. Or Seriko. I think it's Seriko. He even has one of the best skins for her, the Sun Guardian series. Well, it's his main champion after all. We play through the night together, but when the dawn arises, I suddenly feel sleepy all over again. Are you okay, Dirk? You look tired. Kinda like me right now. Hopefully this day ends soon. Yeah, I thought I could make it to noon. Jeez, man, what are you doing with your life? Well, if you don't mind, you can use my room inside. I'm not really sleepy, and I still have to do the morning shift today until someone else comes, so feel free to use it. Thanks, Eric. I really appreciate it. Don't mind if I do, then. I get up and go inside, where there is a small room at the back. The room is quite small, with only a bed, a table with a laptop in it, not to mention the bookshelves next to it with some mangas. But never mind all that, I'm too tired. Good night. I lay down on the bed, drifting off. Isn't that my phone? I reach out to the pocket where my phone is, and then without checking who it is, I answer. Hello, who is it? Hey, are you still sleeping in? The sun will set soon at this rate, you know. It's me, the great Amano. Just Amano. What do you want? I answer when I'm still in my sleepy state. You're free, right? Can you come over to... wait, that's Amano. You're free, right? Can you come over to my place and fetch me the document files I put on the table? I rushed out of the house this morning and I kinda forgot it. Please, please, I really need to submit it today and I don't have anyone else to rely on right now. I already gave you my apartment key, right? I have to take a test right now, so I'm counting on you. With that, he hangs up the phone. And I continue my sleep. Oh, you're a dick. Wait. I get up quickly remembering what the conversation was about. I think Amano needed to fetch something from his home and deliver it to him at his school? What the heck? Why did he suddenly ask for such nonsense? I quickly call Amano back, but the only reply I receive is, this number cannot be dialed at the moment. Ah, right. I think he did say something about going to a test room. Should I ignore him? After all, it's none of my business. Let's sleep. Oh, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Hopefully this stream ends? I see. Well, I was going to end it. I just don't know if this was gonna be the next day, but... Anyway. Later at O City College. Or, its abbreviation's OCC. Anyway, so I'm standing inside the hall of the college waiting for that damn wolf who dares to disturb my sleep. I'm assuming it's sunset, so I'm probably just gonna, assume that this is gonna be like a little short mini day, but after this test I'll probably end things, because it seems like this day just kind of went on a bit longer than I expected. Like, it didn't have an actual end. So I'm standing inside the hall of the college waiting for that damn wolf who dares to disturb my sleep. Yeah, I know I could just ignore him, but my conscience of a best friend just has to interfere, telling me to do this, so here I am. Oh well, it's a good opportunity for me to take a look around this place. Osaka's Japan though, Akira. This is Vietnam. I think this should take place in Vietnam. That's what I'm assuming. So, well, it's a good opportunity for me to take a look around this place. The school is quite big and it seems really high-tech too. As expected for a college in a big city, The one in my hometown can't ever reach this scale.
That is so my college, though. That's like my community college, though. It's like, my hometown one can't ever reach the big scales of, like, the bigger colleges and stuff. Because it's community college, and, like, you think, oh, it's only community college, it's only gonna look like a high school. And then you get to, like, these bigger colleges, like community colleges in the city, and it's like, they're huge. Like, they look like a legit four-year college with, like, how expensive and well-built they are, and just how big they are with their buildings. Like, I still feel like we look like a high school in some sense, if not, like, more like a little business office section or whatever. Like, it feels like we're in between phases. We don't look like a four-year university, but at the same time, we look bigger than a high school, like, way bigger than a high school. College is weird. Especially community college, because regular four-year colleges are, for the most part, unless it's like a small private college or whatever, will typically be like huge and just very vast. So, anyway. Huh? Is that you, Dirk? A familiar voice says from behind. I turn around and see Cosmo is standing there with a bag on his shoulder.
Oh no, it's Cosmo. I thought it was gonna be Amano. Cosmo? Why are you here?
That's my line. You aren't attending this college, are you? Wait, so does that mean you're attending the same college with Amano? He is going Imano with him.
Yeah, didn't he tell you about this? We aren't in the same year though. Because he's a year above you, and I think Amano's the same year as you, so anyway.
It's the first time I hear this. That bastard. He didn't even bother to mention this.
Haha, well, now you know it. So, why are you here?
To see Amano?
Oh wait, to see Amano?
Yeah. He asked me to bring him these document files from his apartment. Jeez, who even asks the students to submit homework so old school like this in the modern age?
Well, I mean, for me, it's like I'll have to submit essays like in person and online just so the teacher can like, or the professor can do it by hand to correct and also check for plagiarism. So there's that.
There is a reason for the computer and email to exist, you know. You can also try and email it to yourself. I don't know. Thinking too hard about it.
Oh, I know this one. It's that old teacher again. You see, that teacher doesn't understand technology at all, so he forces the students to do this in his style.
You mean the middle-aged kinds who only want to relive the good old memories of their golden days?
Bingo. Though, he is more of an old geezer than middle-aged. He will be retired soon, so the school ignores his method.
Haha, I see. Well, as soon as I finish my work, I will go home and get some sleep.
Why so hot? Why are you in a hurry? I'm going to have some lunch now. Want to come along?
What? I don't know what this means.
I think we're gonna end things here. We will find out whether or not we go to lunch with him in the next stream. So, you guys answer a few questions. So, Anyway, I've never been to college. What's it like? It's big, to say the least. Like, there's a lot of things going on. It feels a bit more like you feel like you have a bit more leeway than high school with like your classes, but you still have to take the general eds, and it really feels annoying. But that's like your first 2 years or so, maybe your third year if you have to make up classes at 4-year. But yeah, it feels a lot more free roaming like this. Like, your class schedules are really like kind of wonky and off. Like, it's never like I'm going from 9 to 5 every single day or 9 to 2 every single day. It's like some days maybe you'll go from like 12 to 8, another day you'll go maybe from like 9 to 3. It can be all over the place depending on your teachers. Oh god, I'm seeing math equations. Honestly, it just looks so weird to me, too. I can't go back, too, so that's the problem. I'll probably, like, end the stream and then reload it so I can save just before this question gets asked. So, yeah. Alright, so this is it, guys. I've been on here for 3 hours. I made it up to you for what I did yesterday. So that is all I am going to do for today's episode of Our City. So that is all I have for today. And until next time, take care, guys.